Doctor?
Yo, what up? What up? What up? Y'all know the deal, man. Like and share, like and share, like and share, so we get this thing out everywhere. There's anywhere in the world you could be, but just hope you're right here with me, the BABGOG. And I appreciate you pull up on me, man. What's going on? Shout out everybody in the building, man. Pardon my tardiness, okay? But I had to finish up this paper, last paper of the semester. I thought it was gonna be a whole lot quicker, but we had to make that thing. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? A plus material. So yeah. Black people, we have a problem. Okay. And I say this far too often, and I know I'm a lame ass nigga, I'm a puss ass nigga, civilian, I ain't never jumped off the porch, I ain't never been in the streets, all this shit that no 40-something-year-old man should want to do in the first place. Okay. All this shit that 90+% of black men don't do anyway, or women. All right. The major problem with the black community, black people, is that we live our lives by the nigga standard. Okay, say it again. The main issue and problem that black people have is we live our lives by a nigga street criminality standard. All right, bruh, I'm not slinging no packs. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. I'm not motherfucking out here hanging on no motherfucking block. I'm not doing no criminal activity, bro. You know what I'm saying? No, not doing that shit. Why would I want to? When literally, like nowadays, you can make thousands, hundreds of thousands, and millions of dollars sitting right here. Right here. Okay? Safe, legal, and at times easy money, depending on who you is. Shout out to all the young niggas out here getting it. Kai Cenat, Duke Dennis, Drewski, with I Show Speed, RDC World, all of these black men, okay, that are the example of, bruh, that street shit lame as fuck. All right. All that street shit lame as hell, man. Especially as an old nigga. Okay? Don't come to me talking about none of this. Oh, nigga, I ain't. Nope. You know how many dumbass niggas I ain't seen end up in a motherfucking box? You know, either the one in the ground or the one behind them walls, though. You know what I'm saying? You know how many niggas I know that's got to deal with this shit right here?
Doing shit like this. I might come in your cell. I got 2 knives. I slide you one, say, nigga, fight for your ass.
Ain't no nigga in life ever thought about telling me some shit like that, bro. All right? Because if he did, some shit like that, all I need to do after that is put his hands on me so I can. Yeah, you a square. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, what up? What up? Keep it 100. Yeah, man. All this street nigga shit, bro. You niggas ain't never. So what, nigga? The majority of people ain't never been in the streets. Michael Jordan ain't never been in the streets. LeBron ain't never been in the streets. Let's see who else. Robert F. Smith has never been in the streets. What was Bob Johnson has never been in the streets. Much better motherfucking black men, right? And just people overall that should be the examples that we want to be, have also never been in the street and made way more money than any of the street niggas. Not to mention all the street niggas done either motherfucking ended up in jail, snitches, bitches, fucking them boys. Hey, every time, that's a crazy shit, bro. Can you imagine that? Y'all out here fucking them boys. Hey, man, shout out to my man. Shout out to my my inside source, man. I appreciate you, brothers, right? So this brother hit me up after I talked about it briefly on the last live I did. And he said he'd been in a correctional system as correctional officer and a counselor and all these different things for years. He said over 20 years, right? He said everything that you said, fantastic, is fucking facts. Everything. Them niggas fucking these niggas. These niggas get out and come right back in. Most of these motherfuckers are lost causes. So even though it's his job, he has very, very little to low expectations of who and what the fuck, you know. You feel me? He know who he's dealing with. A lot of these people, man, are lost to begin with. Bad people do exist, bro. And that's even as children. A lot of these YNs, bro, they're demons. They gremlins. They motherfucking spawns of Satan, as they say. And they lost causes, bro. And we need to let them motherfucking go. We need to get them right on up out of here. We need to send their ass on off behind them walls.
For God!
Okay. Fleece Johnson. Where was Fleece created, y'all? Where did Fleece become?
Having some booty was more important than drinking water, man.
Where did Fleece become Fleece? Look at this shit, man. This man is out of that, right? But yet still he's stuck there. He gone from there, but he's stuck there.
Nah, I ain't take booty. I fuck booty. They give booty, you know. Ooh.
I don't think y'all understand. Listen, this nigga repeatedly has. Fleece Johnson is like the worst and best case of arrested development like ever in life, bro. Ever. Right? Oh, well, man, he became that way because they had him locked up since he was 15 or 14 or whatever. What the fuck? What did he do to get in there? He wasn't innocent. He was doing shit to get locked up. Well, you know, they innocent black man and they railroad. Listen, man. Listen, bro. We gotta be real about this shit, bro. In 2024, bro, they ain't just motherfucking locking niggas up for nothing no more. I'm sorry. Maybe back in the 60s and 70s and all this other shit, so on and so forth. But nowadays, bro, today,
He did that shit. He guilty as fuck.
oh, y'all don't know what YNs is? Put a one in the chat if you don't know what a YN is. Yeah, bro, Trey, bro, come on, man. Come on, bro. This ain't no moment of sadness. this shit crazy. Yeah, the young niggas, man. The young niggas, bro. And it's not a good thing. All right, we gonna have a prime candidate for the young niggas to show y'all a sad case, but he could have been saved. At least his life could have been saved by locking him the fuck up. I forget who it was. One of the brothers said it. It might have been no, it was $1 million worth of game. What's his name? Gilly's cousin. I can't. Wallow said it. Hey, man, some of y'all, bro, best thing that ever happened to you is for them to send your ass to prison and sit you down. That shit literally saved your life. Wallow said this. Somebody did time. And it's like every last person Wallow done tried to talk to and keep from motherfucking, ended up there. That's where they end up at. Because a big problem with these young niggas, bro. Young niggas don't want to listen to the old niggas. We're going to talk about that today, too. A lot of you young niggas out here, bro, y'all think y'all know better than us. And it's like, bro, well, nigga, you ain't never been in the streets. Yeah, nigga, ain't got to be in the streets. You little young dumbass nigga. But my cousin was. My brother was. My homeboy was. Or this kid I knew was. You know where the fuck he at right now? Dead or fucking in prison. Out of here or locked in there. Oh, gee, I ain't trying to hear that shit, nigga. Like, hey, man, I'm gonna get this money, man. I'm gonna run these streets, nigga. These niggas go respect me. Okay. And when you hear this motherfucking music as you walk away,
Bum, 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 bum.
you hear the music, young nigga, it's probably too late. What the hell? What y'all? What OG? What the fuck? Where you playing that music from? Oh, you hear the music? I don't hear none, brother. You might want to listen to me though. You hear that motherfucking music? Might want to take heed, young brother. But hey, man, hey, good luck. Shout out, man. Listen, man, we do not put enough focus on, again, the vast majority of black men. Okay, the upstanding black man, the hardworking black man, the law-abiding black man. We failed there, or at least you niggas, because I've been saying this ever since I've been here. You know, oh, you lame ass nigga, shut the fuck up, nigga. You ain't got no sympathy for the jail, niggas. You think you better? Yes, nigga, I know I'm better. I am better than a nigga that chose to break the law and get caught. Okay, I'm better than him. He got more money than you, nigga. He making more money than you is on the inside than the outside. Okay, even if he is, that nigga got to motherfucking spread his cheeks and lift his sack, nigga. I ain't got to do that. I'm better than him. That nigga has a limitation on life. I don't. Richest man in the world can have $1. All right? And the poorest man in the world can have, all he can have is fucking greed, bro. Shout out to CeeLo Green. Money is a lot. But, nigga, if you can't use that money, what fucking good is it? Pull, power, all that shit. Okay, cool, fine, yeah. But I promise you, nigga, it ain't the same motherfucking level once you get behind the walls. And then you niggas fighting them urges to juggle them balls. I'm just saying. Never happened to me, nigga. Nigga, I ain't never had the fucking. I ain't never been tempted, nigga. Some of you niggas be in there fighting for your life, man. Trying to stay away from that pussy. Because you can't have no pussy, brother. Jail niggas, prison niggas done said it. The COs done said it. The judges done said it. Bruh, y'all in there fucking them boys. Fleece still having flashbacks, man. Fleece come around here telling these stories about his first time. He a free man. He got a wife.
That was the first time I cream was in somebody's butt. A man's butt.
Okay. All right, man. You know.
That was my first night.
Hey, yeah, I done fucked around, lost my appetite, man. I'm fuck this shit.
And what makes it so crazy, bro, how many times can the nigga tell the same story? I know it's like, it was entertaining like the first couple of times because you got the clips and shit or something, but to hear a man still talk about this shit, bro, with that much vigor, that's a problem, bro. And this is how YNs turn into ONs. All right. The YN, the ON pipeline, nigga. Young nigga, real nigga, old nigga. And all of them FNs. Fucking niggas. All right. Bruh. There needs to be a dedication to changing the value of the black boy and black man, right? I told you, bro, that real nigga shit only exists in the hood, nigga. The world don't respect no real niggas. They respect real men. Right? You can't take that real nigga shit nowhere else in the world, bro. Especially when, again, nigga, that real nigga shit in motherfucking in Colombia, Brazil, Mexico, China. Boy, your ass will be in a dish. You hear me? Nigga, you get turned into a meal. The level of savagery is not even the same here as it is elsewhere, bro. But that's another thing for another day, right? But yet still, that's what we're taught to praise and lift up and big up and shit and so on and so forth. And well, you listen to the music. Well, again, the music is entertainment. I'm mature enough to listen to the music and watch the movies and understand, like, hey, this is a fictional fucking story. This is meant to entertain me. I don't have to go out here and live the what do you call it? The fucking artistry, right? The art that I'm either listening to or watching. I do not have to become that. I do not have to be that to, you know what I'm saying, make my reality match a fantasy. That's one of the biggest issues and problems with black people, bro, is again, we're the only group of people that take the fucking fantasy as reality. And now, not only is the fantasy reality, if you're not matching your reality to the fantasy, now you fake. Now you lame. Now it's all wrong with you. Everybody gets a motherfucking, you know, it's like, what the fuck are we doing? What other group of people ever fucking does some shit like this? Well, you know, everybody else has their gangsters and that, but they don't praise them. They don't praise their gangsters. They don't try to mimic their fucking gangsters in fucking real life. They let it be what it is and, you know, actually talk down on those people at length. I told you, most of y'all ain't been around white people to know, bro. White people, bro, white trash. He's white trash, bro. I heard two motherfuckers almost come to motherfucking hands and feet, nigga. Okay? You're nothing but white trash. And I was like, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Told the motherfucker to his face, boy. Hey, listen, I felt like he called me nigga.
Whoa, 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 now.
You got too much dip on your chip.
Y'all talking shit about the Mexicans and shit. The Mexicans, I earned my right to be here. I put in the work. My family did this to get my citizenship the right way. I'm not going to take up for these people coming here illegally, running up my tax dollars. No, send them back. Mexicans ain't out here, man. All claim to be motherfucking gang members and cholos and shit. Japanese ain't out here motherfucking claiming to be the motherfucking Yakuza and shit, bro. They're not bigging up that shit. But niggas, though.
Fuck it.
Yeah, man, just wild, bro. Police out here still motherfucking reminiscing about his first encounter. Trying to find this thing from Charleston White. I thought I fucking marked it. I thought I did, but I guess I didn't. Charleston White advocates all the time about the youth and the youth not understanding and their brain not being developed and all this fucking bullshit. Charleston White, bro, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I don't hear none of that bullshit, man. Hold on real quick.
He was a 13-year-old kid, fam. Are you that fucking? Have you killed before?
Who, me asking me?
Have you convicted? Have you ever been convicted of killing before?
You asking me the question?
Have you ever been convicted of murder before?
No.
Have you ever done time before?
No.
Come on, homie. Don't play like you such a fucking hardened criminal where we talking about a 13-year-old kid.
What that got to do with hardened criminal?
A 13-year-old kid, you say he got a code? Take away the rap music, take away the rap videos, take away the we're still kids at 13, homie.
Fuck, my bad. Damn. So Yeah, man. God damn. I know. I'm good. You hear me now, right? You hear me now? You hear me now? Hear me now? Hear me now? All right, cool. All right, so we was having this. I have the conversation with somebody about being in middle school, man. And I don't know if they had it for y'all. Put it in one in the chat if they had it for y'all. To where they had this option for people like to catch up in grades if they were behind a grade or grades in middle school, right? And we was talking about it, and I was like, yo, you know how crazy it is how we were gifted kids, you know, the kids that were, you know, smarter than the other average kids or whatever in school. We had to do like, you know, higher curriculum and more requirement for the most part and so on and so forth. And they didn't give us the opportunity to be in that program and skip a grade. You know how crazy that is? If we focused again on the, if we focused on the gifted, the genius, the kids that's on the right path, bro, as much as we focus on these little piece of shit gremlin ass niggas, bro, we'd be so much better off. It'd be so much better off. What about the kids? Listen, everybody cannot be saved. That goes for children and adults. Everybody can't be saved, bro. And the issue and problem is niggas focus way too much attention on the lost causes of niggas. And then we excuse the fact of the matter that they 13, homie. Brother, I knew right from wrong at 13. And if you have the ability to kill at 13, lock your little ass up and keep your ass in there until you fucking 18, reassess. And if you fucking still on this fucking bullshit and you have not completely, totally fucking turned your life around, keep your little grown ass in there now. Send you on up to the next level. See, I told y'all the biggest problem with Charleston White talk all this gangster shit and like he did this and that. And the nigga said himself, he never killed nobody. He's a master manipulator. Y'all think this nigga smart when he's not smart. He's just smart to dumb niggas. He can make shit sound good and prolific, but then at the same time, he said some of the most egregious and craziest shit ever that no human being should ever fucking say that plans on being took serious. Well, I'm just a character. Well, I understand that, brother. Even characters got limits. But this man, because he's so flagrant and so disrespectful, and this is what niggas respect, now he's famous. Right? And mind you, like I said, he's funny. He's funny to a degree. He's entertaining. But when he get on this shit right here, like, bro, I ain't trying to hit none of this shit from you, bro. You're not the person for this message. And nigga, you did time in motherfucking juvie and you dodged and begged that motherfucking judge. You said yourself for you not to have to go to motherfucking real prison, nigga, because you know you wouldn't have made it. Much shit as you talk. You know what I'm saying? And shit like this.
There in that cell by yourself, nigga. Sometimes you gotta jack off with butter. Sometimes you gotta jack off with the fruit cocktail juice that they put on your tray. Sometimes you gotta fuck the pillar.
This nigga was saying this shit about juvenile detention, bro. Juvie. You never been to real prison, nigga. Stop it. Stop acting like you know. You told us. But because he can speak from this shit and he for the kids, bro, what about for the fucking kids, bro, that's doing something right? What about them? Where's the advocacy for the great kids, for the aspiring kids? It's not there. Why? Because we too focused on the ain't shit little motherfuckers. He was in poverty. He was impoverished. His mom was on crack and his daddy was this and that. And hey, man, listen. There are far more people. I know niggas finna get mad about this, but it's true. There are far more people that had junky ass mamas and daddies, okay, or a daddy that wasn't there, that turned out all right, and it turned out to be ultimately fucked up. See, niggas love using stats, but don't understand how stats work. Well, you know, 80% of prisoners come from single mother homes. Yeah, that's 80% of prisoners, not 80% of people that come from single mother homes. Those mean two totally different things. The majority of people coming from these single mother homes turn out to be okay by their own determination and wherewithal and saying, hey, look, I don't want to be like how I grew up, so I'm going to do the right thing so I don't have to live through this shit and my children don't have to live through this shit. That's the truth of the matter nobody want to talk about. You want to keep it in this motherfucking, destitute situation to where everybody's just a fucking victim, because now you can excuse the nigga behavior. You can excuse, again, the less than fucking 5% of us that wants to be the worst of the worst of fucking society. 5% of fucking black men commit 99% of the crime. I'm gonna say it again. 5% of black men commit 99% of the crime. Just like 1% of black men commit 100% of fucking the domestic domestic violence. 1% commits the sexual assaults, the SA. 1 commits all of it. That's what I'm telling you. So you niggas love doing this. Well, not you niggas. Black women more so than niggas, because niggas don't talk about it no more as they do. But black women love bringing up the criminal numbers and data and all these other things. But then you're too dumb to understand what it is, and you think it's like I got your moment. When no, you stupid bitch. That's less than like 1% of us. That's what we talking about here. Only reason I bumped it up to 5 because that's the people that are actually out here committing crimes versus the people locked up in prison. People locked up in prison far less than 1% of the population of black men. Or right now, not far less. I think it's right at 1 or 2, because it's like maybe what? It's 20 million of us. So 10% would be 2 million, and 1% would be 200,000. And I know it's not 500,000 black men locked up in prison. So my math is close. So still under like 1%, but you get a little over 1% because 200,000 will be 1%. But you get the picture. But no, I'm fucked up. No. 10% would be 20 million. No, 20 million is a thing. So yeah. So 20 million, 2 million, 200,000. Okay, yeah. So it's a little bit over that. So 2%. The problem is the attention and the excuses we give these fucking little demons, bro. If they can be saved, hey, put their ass up somewhere, save them. Listen, Hillary Clinton was right. Sorry. There are such things as fucking super predators, and they have to be removed from fucking the rest of society. I'm gonna tell you niggas again, okay? One bad apple spoils the whole bunch. One good apple never heals all the bad apples. It don't work that way. It's not how it works. The problem is you make excuses for these motherfuckers that are clearly on a fucking, downward spiral in a bad path. Oh, it's just this. Oh, it's family. Oh, it's that. Okay, well, hey, what are we gonna do? Are we gonna get him therapy? Right? Or are we gonna get somebody to fucking talk to him early? Because once he in the streets, bro, for me, he out of there. Leave him there. And let him motherfucking end up either cell or hell. Okay? Let him end up in a cell or let him end up in hell. But after that, bro, I don't want to hear nothing about it. I don't. It's not no tragedy. This little nigga been fucking breaking in cars and you know what I'm saying? Upping and upping on niggas since he was 11. What y'all expect? Well, he know no better. He knew better. It's just the fact of the matter. None of y'all fucking did nothing to, He had no daddy. Well, his mama is the reason he had no daddy. His mama let an ain't shit nigga nut in him. And then another big part of it too is people act like, bro, your child has you in him. Your temperament, your mentality. That's another big part of this shit too. We don't talk about. It's Sunday though, so we can talk about the spirit. People say it all the time. That's little me. He just like me. She just like me. She just like her mama. She just like her daddy. He just like his mama. He just like his daddy. Why? Of course you're gonna be. That's a part of your spirit being fucking manifested into physical form. We all have temperaments. So if you out here motherfucking the niggas again, remember, niggas that's getting all these fucking baby mamas and shit, is the worst and worst of niggas, well, what's the product of them gonna be? What's the product of it gonna be, bro? Hey, Mons, give me a like check, man. Give me a watch and like check if you could.
Homie. I slept next to them niggas who y'all think stood on code, and them niggas cried when their mothers couldn't come see them on Christmas. Them niggas cried on birthdays, and every time the anniversary of their crimes came around, homie, them kids was fucked up. Homie, I deal with all the studies and the statistics and the medical science data research that says the human brain doesn't develop until at or around 25.
Okay, so again, the problem with your argument now is so nobody under the age of 25 should be held to a standard. See, this is what I say when, you know, dumb niggas sound smart to other dumb niggas. There's a reason why they have now did the thing where they're able to assess whether a child understands right from wrong. You have to do that. Case by case basis. Every fucking 13-year-old is not built the same. But when it comes to something as serious as fucking, you know, we're talking serious crimes about taking another person's life intentionally. Yeah, what we doing, man? Whoa. What the fuck? Hey, I got 202 of y'all in here, and I ain't even got 100 likes. Man, listen. If you lie, you steal. You kill. Y'all stealing my motherfucking likes right now.
That's the murder man thing.
Real more shit, man. That's why more bodies, man.
yeah. What are we saying? What are we saying, man? And OG, what are you talking about? It's not a million black men in prison, OG. We just looked at this earlier this year. Hold on, let me see something real quick. Yeah, OG, it's wrong, bro. We'll get into it, OG. I ain't gonna start arguing with you before I get to but you know I'm gonna drop the link. We'll get to it. Listen, I don't care. This is consequences, little Junebug, little Ray, little Pookie. When you do bad things, okay, you get bad fucking consequences. That's the problem. We too soft on the kids and these grown ass niggas that want to terrorize everybody else. I don't give a fuck about you crying on no criminals. I don't care. You should have did what all the rest of the kids was fucking doing. Why do we keep acting like people are not making decisions, sound decisions? I'm moving away from the kids right now because the kids at least have the thing where they didn't know no better. But the problem is when you niggas assess this as somebody that's 18, 19, 20, even 30 years old, well, he didn't know no better. He came up in a, you know, that was his environment. Okay, nigga, it was people, he was the only person in the neighborhood. Show me the fucking neighborhood, bro, to where 100% of the people went to prison. Show me. Crack. Bro, the crack epidemic affected, I don't even know the percentage, bro. I couldn't even put it there. But not half of fucking black people were not affected by the crack epidemic, bro. Y'all had like everybody was doing crack everywhere. No. For one, y'all, they was only making that shit and cooking it in one place for a number of years before it spread to everywhere else. One. Two, everybody ain't motherfucking junkies. You know what you could never ever do to me? You know what Fantastic never ever gonna do in life? Crack, vent, weed. I had motherfuckers passing me the blunt, bro, for a year before I went to the fucking Navy. Hey man, hey, peer pressure. Hit go on, hit the blunt, man, hit the blunt. The easy way for you to smoke weed, niggas say you don't smoke weed. Never once. They put the crack in the neighborhood. They was cooking the crack. Okay, you had to smoke it. You had to smoke it. That's what you saying. We don't hold each other accountable. We don't motherfucking set the fucking standard. And then we excuse motherfuckers for poor decision making. This is how it spread over to the women and they pussy. Right? The poor pussy management. The lack of pussy preservation. Y'all talk about motherfucking dick discipline. What about the pussy preservation? Huh? When we gonna come up with that? We got dick discipline, but no pussy preservation. The minority of black men have kids. The majority of black women have kids. The majority of black women have kids with multiple people. Multiple men also. So we're constantly talking to the people that don't need to be talked to. The law-abiding citizens, the good niggas, the people that's doing what they're supposed to do. Prison reform, and you got to care about the people that's in jail, and you can't throw your people away. Yes, the fuck I can. The same people you say I can't throw away will motherfucking hit me in the back of the head, or better yet, blow my motherfucking brains out and take my shit over nothing. Take my life over some material shit they don't even gotta have. So why the fuck are you telling me it's my job to care about a person that clearly don't give a fuck about me or you? We holding ourselves prisoners to the prisoners. Fuck them niggas. Figure it out. Fix it. To reform is just motherfucking a lack of to conform, okay? Reform means that your ass had to finally do the right thing that everybody else been doing from the fucking get-go. And somehow, some way, when a nigga get a fucking degree in prison, he got his degree in jail. We should celebrate that. Let your ass get a motherfucking degree out here, for, you know what I mean, in the free world. He did 5 years. He did 15 years. He did 20 years in prison. Welcome home. Let a nigga do this shit in the military. That motherfucking dollar you like spending, that passport you like using. But real niggas.
So you telling me that's just a normal brain? That's just a normal fucking brain.
Something that you learned and you had to read.
No, I didn't read it. I didn't read it, homie.
You had to read it.
I didn't read it, homie. I'm telling you, I'm working with it. I'm working with these killers. You listen. I didn't read it, homie.
You just said you a character, though. This is a character. The real you behind it.
You missing. He's stuck on it.
No, nigga, you said you read it. The data and statistics we reading, brother. Now you contradicting yourself. Niggas not smart enough to even have the debate skills to check you on that right here, right now. Nigga, you just said you read it. Even if it was you interacting with it for you to have a better understanding of it, you still didn't know what the fuck it was, so you went to study it. And again, why are you wasting time on this? The far less than 1% of children. Y'all do all this reform. Y'all do all this fucking shit for the worst and the worst of fucking kids when there's kids out here that can be helped to elevate them out of their fucking condition, dog. But because and what, that's another thing. kids act out and kids copy other kids that get the most attention, right? A big problem with us is not only do you see and do you learn extremely early that there's this hatred for intelligence, education, and order, right? For niggas, right? It's hated. Oh, teacher pet ass nigga. Oh, nerd ass nigga. You think you smart. Oh, you reading like the white folks. Told you, it's no bigger white supremacist than niggas. If you're acting right, you're acting white. You know, manners and morals and values and shit. That's not just for white people. That's not a white people thing. You know what I'm saying? Latino people do it. Asian people do it. European people do it. People are fucking kind and just, follow the law and do the right thing all around the world. But somehow for niggas, it's the white man. You want to be white. You want to talk proper, so you want to be white. You don't want to go out here and commit crime, so you fucking with the police. You 12. You snitching. Well, nigga, if everybody was fucking criminals, what would we ever get accomplished? If everybody was out here motherfucking jumping off the porch, motherfucking, switching niggas down. Who wins in that? But because they put the shit in the song and, niggas got to live by, got to live the shit they talk about. Yeah, man. Told you, I was a gifted kid. I was a nerd, man. On the quiz bowl team, all that little smart shit. Combine that with being poor, nigga. Poor, not poor. Can't afford the fucking OR. That's a rough life. Worst thing you can ever be in a fucking black community, bro, is fucking poor and smart. Oh, excuse me. Poor, smart, and in the 80s, dark. 80s, early 90s, dark. And that's the boys only. They don't apply to the girls. Don't get me started. That none of that dark skin shit applied to the girls. All the African booty scratchers was niggas. At least 99% of them. To this day, man, being smart as a black kid it's a bad thing.
The internet. I'm telling him to get off. I'm telling he's an internet nigga. That's why he's so
never
convicted.
internet nigga.
He's an internet
I'm
nigga.
never internet.
He's an internet
never
nigga.
internet
That's
nigga,
why
nigga.
he's so convicted by what I'm saying.
Never.
Charleston White, you're an internet nigga too. You're an internet nigga, bro. You ran to the internet because you weren't getting the respect for doing the quote unquote right thing in the community. For these derelict ass kids and doing all this shit to fucking change the laws to fucking help these fucking these early criminals. So you ran to the internet, my nigga, to because this is where it's safe at. This is where the money at. What the brotherfucker say a while back? Where the money resides, where the money resides. The internet is where the fucking money resides, bro. Ain't nobody got time to be motherfucking swinging and banging in those streets, bro. Especially when you, Charleston White, damn near 50, if not 50 years old. Who fuck want to do that? Nobody got time for that. Now being an internet nigga is a shame when, again, the easiest bag is the internet niggas. We gonna shame that? You see the fucking psychology of niggas, bro? The safe, legal, smart way to do some shit is now a negative connotation. You know how much, you know what I would have did to know fucking Mark Zuckerberg back in when he made Facebook, nigga, and hey, be cool with him, be an early internet nigga. That's a negative thing. Being an internet nigga while being on the internet is negative.
on the internet.
I'm telling him what you saying in
real
person,
life,
nigga.
I work
You
on
telling me this in
capital
person.
murder
You
and
telling me this
death
in
penalty
person.
cases. I'm telling you the internet is a character.
You telling me this in person.
I'm telling you the internet is a
if you
character,
didn't say it
nigga.
in person, I wouldn't
So,
follow it.
what
I'm taking you for face value, nigga.
I'm telling you the internet is a character. Didn't I just say I
Face
created
value.
Didn't I tell you, homie? I created the internet persona, the
That's what
character.
I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking
But
about.
you
I'm not
said,
stuck on that.
I'm talking
talking to niggas right here, Charleston.
Nigga,
I'm watching you
I'm
right
talking
now.
about brain development. I'm talking about
That's
brain
fire.
development.
You had to read it.
I didn't read it.
Yeah. Now Flip is nigga, you're not no fucking born psychologist, psychiatrist, dumbass nigga. See how dumb niggas let you know they dumb if you let them speak long enough? And because the nigga got a big following, y'all act like this nigga like, bro, Charleston White is just such an easy target, but it's just not worth it because the niggas can be flagrant and, you know, niggas like disrespectful niggas. So even in shit where he lose, niggas gonna act like he didn't lose. You dumb ass nigga. You had to read it. You said it yourself. You brought up data and statistics, dumb nigga. You weren't born. You didn't come out the pussy. Well, you know, the cerebral cortex doesn't develop.
Fuck you gonna learn about brain development without reading, nigga? You Jesus' son? He touched your brain and put the implanted memories and knowledge in your brain like that? Stop doing that.
Nigga, I didn't read a motherfucking thing, nigga.
And then the stupid ass nigga gonna keep saying the same shit.
Read a motherfucking thing, internet ass nigga.
I
just said
nigga.
internet ass nigga.
Never in my life.
You one to me, nigga.
I'm from Queens.
I wouldn't give a fuck where you from, nigga.
You ain't
give a fuck where you from,
you
nigga.
go on the internet to talk
I wouldn't
crazy.
know, nigga. I go to the internet to spread my gospel, nigga.
To talk crazy and get the
spread
reaction.
gospel, nigga.
You ain't that nigga like me then.
To spread gospel, nigga. You paid to get me here, nigga. What the fuck you talking about, nigga? To spread the gospel, nigga.
Not to spread no gospel.
To spread the gospel,
I paid
nigga.
to get you here.
I spread the gospel, nigga.
I wanted to talk to you.
You paid to talk to me, nigga. That's what I'm talking about, nigga. Fuck you talking about, nigga.
I pay you.
I get paid to open my mouth.
See, and now that's y'all created this monster, bro. Y'all created a monster. Y'all gave this nigga the platform to just be like this, you know, to crash out, right? And then at the same time, talk this righteousness shit and this, you know, this justice shit. When nigga, you talked about fucking doing shit to babies and infants, nigga. This man said a whole race of people that he would, you know, do sexual, evil, sexual, devious fucking things to babies. This nigga don't deserve a place. He don't speak for me. Charleston White don't speak for me. He shouldn't speak for you. This nigga's a character, like he said, bro. There's a difference in fucking being a character and your character not and having fucking limits and decorum. Now, you can be funny, you can be even disrespectful, but you start talking about doing shit to babies. Then want to talk this righteous shit later on, and this man, shut your bitch ass up, nigga, and lower your voice.
Motherfucking mouth, nigga. I make $75 an hour, nigga, as a defense mitigation specialist, and I ain't read a motherfucking thing, nigga. I sit and I listen, nigga. I sit and I listen like you need to do, nigga, to the experts. I'm the expert, nigga. You paid for me to talk, not for you to talk.
But I don't have to believe
nigga, I pay. You ain't got to believe
what you're saying.
You ain't got to believe it, nigga. Waste your money then, nigga. You got to believe something. You got me here.
I don't gotta believe it.
Say, nigga, I ain't here to spar with you, nigga. I'm here to get the job done.
Yeah, well, get
nigga.
the job
to
done,
get the
nigga.
message done.
It ain't
nigga.
no spar.
Brain development, nigga. See,
it
this nigga don't want to get to what the real root of what I do. He's stuck on the internet. These niggas want to tell me something about a 13-year-old with the undeveloped brain.
Yeah, I'm done with this dumbass shit. Stupid ass nigga. I do blame y'all for this. Niggas have such a disdain for intelligence that they don't know what it actually is. That's why niggas get to masquerade as being intelligent, right? Niggas get to act like they're smart. You know, quote a couple of things from Malcolm X, or you know, quote a couple fucking famous psychology quotes or something, or just simple fucking knowledge. You know, where the fuck is this shit at? Hold on. Where the fuck is it at? What the hell happened to the thing? Fuck, I gotta refund it. How y'all didn't know this? And that's why how do y'all not see the most flagrant shit this nigga said, bro? Crazy. Where the fuck is the thing at? How did I lose it? Hold on. Give me a second. I had it pulled up, but I don't know what happened to it. I gotta re-pull it up, y'all. My bad. Give me a second. Meantime, between time, man. Hey, hit the like button for me, please and thank you. Here we go. Moz, give me a like check. Now, I remember when this thing went viral. Hey man, we got 144 in a billion, bro. We need damn near 100 more likes, man. Hit the like button, man. Y'all know we gonna open the panel up. Y'all gonna come here, be able to say your say. I know a lot of you niggas gonna have shit to say against what I'm saying, but hey, I'm with it. Come on with it, bro. Come with it. Come with it, man. Defend the prison niggas like y'all usually do. Hit the like button for me. I saw this when it went viral, right? And everybody just, laughing and kikiing and yeah, and the fuck 12, fuck the police, and them young niggas wilding. Bro, it's way too much of them young niggas wilding, bro, than finding these young niggas, bro. And finding them and motherfucking sitting down and talking to them or turning their ass over to the authorities. Okay? One or two. If black people, bro, that knew these kids, that were around these kids, because you somebody fucking son, you somebody daughter, you somebody niece, you somebody nephew, you somebody that's close to this little motherfucker, bro. And you see him doing all this criminal shit online. Save them from themselves. Have a fucking intervention. But no, in the age of fucking social media, we just want to see the crash out. We just want to fucking laugh. We just want the motherfucking entertainment. And lo and behold, you get this shit right here. Put a one in the chat if you've seen this.
We chasing them. We chasing y'all. Get on the saddle. They scared. Then niggas want to put me like, you ain't even just had no gun on all my homies, nigga. You was just saying, I'm going to give it back. Because you niggas know, come on now. But guess what? I wasn't giving y'all no chance to get shit back because I don't want shit back, nigga. If you stole something from me, nigga, I don't want it back. On all my homies, nigga, I got 2 guns. Stop playing me, gang. I got 2 guns. On my dead grandma, I got another gun right now. Right now. You niggas ain't up shit. You asked for shells on all my homies. You texting people ask for shells. Y'all ain't even got enough shots to beat with me, nigga. Y'all don't want to get into it with my hood right now. On all my homies, nigga. What the fuck? Ooh, I swear to God, I did 50 himself, nigga. On my dead brother, he lucky. On my dead grandma, nigga. Every time I see them, just know my clip gonna be empty. I really fuck with y'all. I fuck with y'all on all my homies I did. You niggas is goofies. Like on all my homies, nigga. 50. Let's really address this shit now.
Yes, they were chasing the police. And allegedly he's 13 years old. 079 little KSO, I don't know if it's KSO or little KSO, wherever, right? Chicago YN, who filmed himself chasing police CPD in traffic, has passed away at 15 years after suffering a gunshot wound to the head in Chirac. My bad, 15. Yep. Indeed. Every day. See you at the TLP, don't start with me. $15 years old, on live, on what's name. That's what I'm saying. You posting all this shit online, bro. How? And now he dead. Could have been prevented. Turn his last in. Lock him the fuck up. Might save his life. Oh man, they be, I ain't never heard too much about, little kids getting killed in like juvie and shit. He might get beat up. Probably deservingly so. But hey, he wouldn't be motherfucking dead with one to the head. But because niggas think everything funny, because this is being a real nigga, this is what being a nigga's about. Niggas be niggering. Any black person seeing a child participating in violent crime should be able to turn that child in with absolutely no repercussions, no snitch labels, no none of this shit. You're saving his life. You're saving other kids' life. You're possibly motherfucking saving somebody before they're too far gone as a fucking adult. You're preventing a fucking bigger version of a fucking small currently small psychopath. But no, snitching. Oh, police ass nigga. What you want me to do? Because if you run up on me, all I see is a nigga with a gun. I ain't motherfucking asking for no motherfucking, I ain't asking for no ID. Bro, this switch shit, bro. People can't shoot with regular guns, dog. Do you know how crazy it is to turn a fucking a pistol, okay, a handgun into an automatic fucking weapon, dog? And these kids they got 50 round drums, 100 round drums for handguns. A 15-year-old, do you know the lack of fucking wrist strength and forearm strength a 15-year-old guy? You saw how small he was. Look how small this kid is. And Jesus Christ. You see how small this kid is, man? Smoking a blunt, throwing up some type of Negro jutsu. And now he dead. That's what I said. Do 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 do. Nah, it's not that Glock don't make switches. They can't sue Glock for it. Glock doesn't make them. Glock does not make the quote unquote switch thing that's being made to alter the firearm. You can't sue Glock for something a purpose that people have modified the firearm for some shit that he didn't do. The mayor of the town is trying to sue. I forget who it was. I'm pretty sure he's trying to sue some. I don't want to say Glock specifically, but the mayor of the town is trying to sue gun companies. Chicago mayor is trying to sue gun companies versus, Yeah, bro. But YNs become RNs and ONs, man. And hold on. And we know, see, Tia, you spoke too soon, Tia. Tia, I had to. Tia, Tia, where you at? Come here, baby. Come to the front. Come to the front of the congregation, Tia, because if I'm talking about these jail niggas, I gotta talk about the hoes that love them. Where you at, Tia? Come on, baby. Pull on up. Free the guys. I'm tired of being a DJ. You know how crazy it is, bro?
Heard it.
Yeah, he hard. Take off all that Nike. Put on some Da Vinci. Play King Von back again.
Featuring Lil Durk.
Yeah. I don't even ask.
Bro, this is crazy. Yet they not gonna do no wife duties for no girlfriend title. They not doing nothing extra for you niggas. She being a whole mother. She being spider hoe out here, man. Not spider five, but spider hoe. Putting phone to phone for a song. Phone to phone for a song, bro. Type bud, you see it? Y'all mad at cooking with Kaya though. She cooking for niggas. She telling y'all hoes to cook for these niggas. Y'all won't cook for a nigga that's out here free. But you'll be a whole DJ for a nigga. Oh God. Free food stamps. Hey man, listen. There's a whole community dedicated to this. Whole community dedicated to it, man.
Rio the Young OG, Cocky.
Ooh, you know Rio got a new album out.
And
I gotta get the fuck out. Just listening to that.
I'm crying.
I'm out cold. I want to put some
Rio,
fire to save
he
you.
out. He just got out. Also, where we going to the other day? Guess what Kai just said?
this is another reason as to why so many of these young cats, man, these young boys, take this route. This is what the hoes like. This is what the hoes like. That's what gets you the pussy the quickest. Drug dealer, killer, gorilla, driller. That's what they like, man. That's also who all the niggas motherfucking praise. You know, hey. So what the fuck you want to be a bookworm nerd ass nigga for? Goody two shoes ass nigga for? Teacher's pet ass nigga for? Lame man nigga for? What you want to be any of that when you can be a real nigga in the street, bro? Who want to do that? Who want to go the fucking hard way versus the easy way? You gonna get her in her prime, bro. You gonna get her early. You know what I'm saying? The lame ass niggas, the do right ass, the Dudley do right ass niggas gotta wait to she after, and she threw her whole phase with the real niggas, with the street niggas. See, that's when they want you, you know. Oh, Ernest the electrician ass nigga, Paul the plumber. Marvin the mason. That's when you can get her, you know, about 33, 35. With 2 kids from another nigga or niggas. You can have her then. We're literally upside down, bro. And it all starts with, again, the attention and dedication we give to the wrong kids. Umar told you this. Umar, the real motherfucking, you know, psychologist, psychiatrist. It's like he ain't gonna be able to psychologize all them motherfucking kids on the corner. All right? He told y'all, man, listen, some of y'all got to be put to sleep.
For God!
All right? Even he understand this. Chronicles told you niggas, a lot of you niggas gonna have to be removed, man. A lot of these niggas gonna have to be removed. Not necessarily by force, but at least excommunication from the fucking community. Like, we can't fuck with you, man. We can't deal with you. You doing too much. You wilding. We got guns over here too, legally. You have a criminal record. You're not supposed to have no gun. So as soon as you up, nigga, it's more of us. It's 9-1. The criminals are the 1%. I'm not saying go out here and do anything to nobody. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying what we do need to do is make the fucking draw the line in the sand, make the fucking distinction and be like, hey man, I gotta do that shit over there. Cannibalize each other. Every time black men do that, Detroit 300, who shut it down? Why? Because who benefits the most? Who benefits the most from motherfucking ain't shit little niggas? The piece of shit mamas that had them and that benefit from them stealing, drug dealing, killing, all that shit. That's why. My baby, my baby went, ma'am, he's in 4K. My baby, he wasn't there. Ma'am, we have the evidence right here. We have DNA evidence. We have video surveillance. We have his fucking his Instagram live bragging about doing it. My baby. Get this dumb bitch out of here. Lock her. Matter of fact, lock her up too. I forget who said it. Well, actually, you know, it's crazy. They did it to the kid, one of these kids that was it a school shooting? Yeah, it was a school shooting. They prosecuted the parent of the child that did one of these latest school shootings. If you started penalizing these fucking parents for the shit that they fucking kids do, bro, crime. Hey, they got to make a living. Well, hey, that's not my fault. They also have to be a parent. People do both every day. So whatever you got to do to make sure that your kids not out here terrorizing the motherfucking community, being a fucking menace to society in the literal sense, hey, you better figure that shit out. But another big part of it, again, man, listen. We got to fucking say these motherfuckers from themselves, man. Turn their last in. Now, speaking of Umar, as much as I don't agree with the Umar on the dick police and shit, listen, the brother, he knows what he knows, right? He's a professional, and a lot of his takes are accurate. Like I told you guys, if you've never seen that the entire video where he's talking about the For Good video, bro, that is some of the like most that's one of the best lectures I've ever heard in my life on any subject. Whoa. Check. Sound like is my mic crackling? Nah, it's clear now. I'm good. Okay. But outside of his dick police and rhetoric, bro, the brother has some great points.
Here's my issue with black in the media. We are the only people in modern history who participated in the extermination of our own public image.
Now, what he's about to say is accurate to a degree, but he gonna motherfucking, as always, not go all the way. Umar never fucking goes all the way and talks to the people that he needs to talk to. Okay?
Black women literally participate in the extermination of their own public image through the reality shows, the drama shows, the gangster rap. Everything the world thinks about black women, you guys are literally dramatizing it to the world for money. Black men, all the gangster rapping and all the negative images we project about ourselves through the media, We are literally confirming people's opinions and stereotypes about African people. So when the police pull you over and blow your brains out, and he goes to court, he gonna get off. You know why? Because all the jurors saw the gangster rap videos. They saw the reality shows.
Listen. The music aspect of it is so on and so forth, bro. I can't see them using that as an excuse, right? Because again, you have the equivalent on the other side, right? There's crazy wild shit in fucking metal and grunge and whatever. I think it's rock, not rock, but I think metal and grunge is like the hard white boy shit. If I'm wrong, somebody correct me, right? The problem again, though, is when you couple that with the opinion of black women, bro, to the rest of the world. Black women say black men are violent. Black women say that they don't feel safe. Black women say that, you know, black men don't take care of their kids. Black women say all of these things. That's what the public hears and sees more so than any of the entertainment. The confirmation by the women that we are attached to, okay? Notice I didn't say our women. The women that we are attached to, the women that have the same demographic as us, okay? That is what throws everything into, hey, they really like this. If the women saying it, their mothers, their sisters, and you know, their wives, their girlfriends are saying it, and it must be true. This is what makes this shit so frustrating, bro. Because when you say that, right? Oh, well, you niggas did it. You did it to yourself. Well, no, you didn't do it to yourself. Y'all helped the motherfucking bullshit because y'all was out here motherfucking talking all the motherfucking shit, bro. Saying it was true. Still saying it. Y'all still quoting shit saying that there are more black men in fucking jail than in college. That's a 20-year-old stat. Y'all out here saying that black men are the most violent men on the planet. They're so abusive, and black women, you know, they die. Well, again, listen, less than 1% of men, way far under than 1% of black men are committing, or fucking black women are dying from black men's violence. So it's like all this shit, bro, that we you know, bro, they got a baddies wheelchair series.
Oh yeah, I seen that. I was laughing. Baddie wheelchair series. That's
Bro,
crazy.
they got a baddies wheelchair edition, bro. That crazy that is.
Can I say something right quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Two things. First thing is, how is it everybody's able to watch Hollywood media and watch white people stuff basically, and able to differentiate between entertainment and taking it back home to real life? Because basically what hip hop is. It's just an entertainment thing. Like, I don't know how is that when it's black people doing something entertainment wise, they're taking it as if we're doing it in real life, and it's always attached or linked to that. But when it comes to what you call white people stuff, you know how to separate those two things.
Yeah, that's one of my biggest that's one of my biggest criticisms of black people is not being able to separate the entertainment from reality, and somehow feeling like you gotta, you know what I'm saying, your life has to mimic the art, right? Which is crazy, especially again when unfortunately most of it is you know, violent and criminal. So yeah, I definitely agree with you there. Kid, what you got for us?
Second thing, sorry.
my bad.
The second point is, my bad. The second point is, everybody, when it comes to black men in hip hop or we doing entertainment, there's always somebody holding us accountable for those things. If you go back to the 90s and early 2000s, Minister Farrakhan always, one of those pro-black groups, always held black men accountable for our image that we were projecting, or media or whatever. So it's like, when we make this two-sided argument, well, you know, black men, because of the image we're pushing out there, and, you know, it's the same thing when black women push, image out there. Well, black men get held accountable, and when we do something stupid, we get punished for it. So that's my only criticism with that.
Right, for sure. Kid, what you got for us, bro? Kid, you there? You muted.
My
Okay,
bad.
fuck it, we can keep
Can you hear me?
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, I can hear you now, yeah.
Yeah, I got a delay. My bad. So we talking about hip hop, or are we talking about kind of the nigga rules, how black society runs, and us basically separating ourselves between? Because I wanted to talk to you about that because I ain't been here in a while. This is a long time, like 4 years since I first came up here. But one of the things you like to say, and I agree with, is people always like to say, all y'all doing is talking, all y'all doing is talking. But if you look at a lot of what we've done, the manosphere in general has done a lot to influence the culture. I mean, they're literally on TV using our terms verbatim. I mean, we influenced the fucking election. We changed the conversation when it comes to relationships. We changed the way we look at people, look at money. A lot of the content creators that have been in this space, I've been here about 8 years now. And the point I'm making is that influence is also extended to the black community. If you notice, if y'all been paying attention, black people who got some sense and are kind of not rocking with this shit, they're slowly but surely moving away, veering away from the nonsense. Like whether that be they're just dipping, passporting, getting different women, just moving to different neighborhoods, voting a certain way. There's just going to be a lot of black people just going to get left behind because they just can't get with the program. We're moving into a technocratic era, right? Cybersecurity is the thing. IT and artificial intelligence is the thing. Anybody got no time to be held back by dumbass niggas who don't want to get with the program and get with the times? In America, I don't know if people have been paying attention, they're getting kind of sick of niggas. And when they get tired, there ain't gonna be nothing these niggas gonna be able to do to stop it. So I say, just keep doing what we're doing. I think it's working. I think if we compare where we were in 2016 to where we are now, I think there's been a lot of improvements, and I think there's a case to be optimistic, at least for a good solid, I'd say 20 to 30% of black people, because I think the election showed that a lot of people were saying one thing in public because they didn't want to be ostracized, but they voted a different way. And I think that's something that needs to be looked at and it needs to be focused on. I think the YN renegade nigga, I think the era's ending. I think that people, and you're seeing it on Twitter, black people, all people getting tired of this shit. Black people get tired of this shit, white people getting tired of this shit. So I think there's a case to be made that I think what people like you and us have done over the years, it's working. And we need to keep your foot on their neck, man.
For sure, man. Appreciate you, bro. Afro Nerd, what's up with you, brother?
Hey, fantastic. What's up, man? So I'm really all over this thing, and you touched a lot of different points, even obviously the nerd thing, which I know intimately, because when I call up these panels and I speak the way that I speak, let me repeat, when I speak the way that I speak, this is not a put on voice. I get like the tension, and I'm saying, I've even said, well, they even ask you, are you black? That kind of thing. Just weirdo stuff. Like you can't speak properly without like some issue. So I just want to mention something because it's kind of connected. So I participated on a panel a few days ago about the Urkel thing. Jaleel White had come out and said some things about his show and how he felt his show really wasn't put out there the same way or treated as a legacy show like Martin or Different World or the Cosbys or whatever. And that, that's an opinion. But there was a lot of anger towards this guy for his comments. And when because I've used the Urkel picture, obviously, for my own brand, right? You can't if you're going to do anything blurry or nerdy as a black person, you're going to have to go to Urkel, even if you're going to brand or whatever. So it was a woman on the panel, and she was just so angry at me and angry at Jaleel White because he did say something about black authenticity is rooted in the ghetto. Like if you want to get a show approved, the more ghetto the show is, you're more than likely going to get that paper because that's considered you're a real black person if you're a criminal and you speak a certain way and you act ghetto. Like and for him making that statement, a statement that we know to be really true, people were upset about him. He's a failed actor, and he's a child actor. I said, the guy was on the show for 10 years. How do you do a decade on television and you're considered a loser? He can retire. He already won the game. So I'm going to land the mic, but I land the plane, pardon me. But I think what a lot of it has to do with our image is in the tank, and we have to be really honest about that and figuring out a way to reverse engineer how we're perceived. Because this intelligence thing, like this whole thing about being black and you can't really be articulate, you can't really be intelligent, you can't show it, you have to hide it. It's killing us, literally. It's killing us, literally. Now I'll land a plane on that.
I appreciate you, bro. Izzy, what's up with you, fam?
What's going on? Fantastic. How y'all doing, panel?
Can't complain, bro.
Yeah, I appreciate the topic because it's one we definitely need to speak on, because I've been, following in these YouTube streets since back with Red Pill and MGTOW. So I understand that our black ethnic image is something that we have to control. Nobody else is going to give us a platform to uplift us. Black women haven't done it and they're not going to do it. And every other, race and demographic, they're concerned with their own ethnic image. So uplifting ours isn't going to be something we do. Something they do. So our responsibility in platforms like yours and the other platforms that you participate in and we all watch, it's our job to uplift ourselves, but give proper information for how this goes. Now the issues that we having with the YNs, like you said, some of them are gonna have to get left by the wayside. Some of them are gonna have to bump their head and find out that the right path is the path that others are on, the smaller percentage on. But there's nothing that we can do outside of doing what progresses us. We can't drag them along. We can't drag the old school, the ones that they've lived their life, and the way the world is now isn't necessarily how they saw the world. We have to progress how we see necessary for the betterment of the community. And I appreciate you also for the Charleston White, because I did like some of Charleston White's content, but he is more of a negative influence than a positive one. He's not the one that's gonna take us to the next level. He might expose some stuff on the level that we're on, but we're not gonna be able to get to he's not gonna shepherd us to the promised land. So it's gonna have to be platforms like what you have, what Hamp has, where we gonna have to check each other. We gonna have to sharpen that steel. We gonna have to talk to each other in a certain way. Fuck all the pleasantries. We got to get to the root of the problem, because the only way we're gonna be able to make it up is when we actually progressing in a proper way. So I'll let the conversation continue to trickle down, but that's my 2 cents on it.
You muted, fantastic.
You muted.
Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, so I'm not wishing nothing bad on Charleston White or no shit like that, bro. But I'm just simply saying you can't. We have to talk down when the wrong people are speaking on our behalf. That's what I'm saying. If you want to be the funny nigga and the controversial nigga, the disrespectful nigga, hey man, be that, brother. That's your thing. But as soon as you open your mouth trying to be the voice of reason, no, you gotta shut the fuck up, my nigga. All right, you said too many detrimental things that make us look bad to where and now you have the microphone to where people aren't going to take you serious, and now they're going to be like, look at this nigga here, typical nigga, right? Charleston White is like the example of what Umar's talking about, because he's a personification of just disrespect and flagrant shit to fucking say, and then you're trying to play both sides. You can't do that, bro. You can't. You know what I'm saying? If you was an actor playing a role, yeah, brother, that's for a time, that's for a specific scene and whatever. But bro, you just randomly do this shit. Cut your camera on and say the craziest, wildest shit, and you're the worst enemy to other black men. Yeah, first thing you want to do is attack another man's children. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna be for the kids, the violent kids? How the fuck you gonna be for the
You heard what he said about Yellow, King Yellow?
King Yellow, what's the Math Hoffa?
Yeah, you can't
Even
do
though
that.
even Lil Woody is a fucking his Lil Woody's kid, first thing this nigga do is some shit that again, bro, that get you that you know what I'm saying, to get you hurt.
And
You feel me?
then try to clean it up like, these niggas shoot kids, so I can't talk. Nah, you can't play to that side and then say, well, look further down this road and you'll see worse.
Exactly.
Like, nah, let's go to the other side.
Yeah, no, exactly. Let me get my man Khalil in here. Khalil, what's up, fam?
What's going on, brother? How y'all doing on the panel?
Can't
Am I
complain,
coming
man.
through clear?
Yeah, right, loud and clear, brother. Go ahead.
Okay. Mr. Fenton, I got a question to ask you. When it came to what Charleston was saying, was you disagreeing about the development of the youth brain? Or are you just disagreeing with the message who it's coming from?
Both of them. This is what I say,
Okay.
right? Everybody's not. Just real quick. So everybody's not. Of course, your brain isn't developed until whatever the age they say it's developed at, and they say that's on average. Some people's brain develop faster. Some people, you know what I'm saying, just like growth spurts, right? Height, right? The thing and the issue and the problem is you don't have enough children during the things of the kids that he's talking about to justify what he's saying. Clearly, at the age of 13, I'm pretty sure all of us on this panel is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 of us, okay? At the age of 13, that knew fucking right from wrong. Right? Yep. Now, we might have now one out of the 9 of us, possibly not. But the standard is by 13, you know right and wrong. Just like by 13, right? If a child was still didn't know how to, not pee on themselves or something, clearly there's a lack in development. What he's doing is saying that pretty much everybody at 13 still peeing on themselves, or the majority of people still peeing on themselves at 13. That's the argument he's making in essence. That's the problem I have. You can't say that these kids don't know no better when clearly most of the kids know better because they're not doing those activities. That's the problem.
And also,
okay.
And also
well, I'm gonna say this. I'm not okay. I see where you're coming from, Mr. Fantastic. All right, just listen at this. All right, you have a kid that was born, just say, in New Orleans. Now we know that this child is in the third ward, in a bad environment. His parents is no good. Whether it's his father is not in the home, his mama ain't shit, his grandmother's on crack or selling, doing things that they don't supposed to do, and that's all he see around him, right? So as a child, as he's learning, he's learning the bad aspects on life because he don't see the positive, because what he see around him, because you're gonna be, I don't care who you are, whether you're 13 or you're 5, you're gonna mimic what you see. And definitely when you're a kid, that's why what he's saying is true. That's why the government started that. They did that program where the classroom to prison pipeline. If they can get the kid early, if they can indoctrinate them early and give them images, you can pretty much kind of mold and shape the brain to the way and the direction that you want them to go. So by the time they get 13, so that little boy that you were showing who got killed, that was chasing behind, talking about they robbed him and he trying to catch him and he had a gun. You got to think about that. He didn't learn that at 15. He didn't learn it at 12. He been seeing that more than likely all his life. So now by the time he get to the 15, it's hard for somebody that's positive like you to come into his life. Unless he go through something to make him, or he got some little seed implanted in him when he was young. The reason why I can relate to that, because that's part of my life in a way. So if all you see is crime, all you see, you can wake up every morning and when you wake up, you see a motherfucker laid out because they shit some heroin a few hours before you woke up, or you smell, like I know how heroin smell when they burn it. A lot of people don't know that smell. A lot of people don't you know how crack smell when they smoking it. So when a little kid see that at a young age and he see, that's all he know. And I say, yes, that's all he know. Because the only escape that some of these kids have is the TV screen. Because their real life don't mimic what they see on the TV screen. In a way, they want to have that life in the TV screen on YouTube when they're looking at the phone or whatever they have, but they can't because when they turn that off, guess what they're looking at? They're looking at they hear the gunshots at night. Now, I'm not blaming the kid. I'm not saying that the kid fault, it's the parent. But when they get to a point where he's young and he's learning and he's picking up little things here and there, he become a product of his environment unless somebody can get him. So, and what I mean by get them, meaning that they can take them from out of there, whether it's a family member, where they can say, hey, let me get them for the weekend. Let me take them over here because that's what had to happen to me. I wasn't raised in a roundabout family until my uncle took me up out of it. I never seen a business owner until I got around my uncle, but there was little seed. Now I did go the wrong way, but because I had the influence of because when my uncle take me back home, guess where I'm back at? I'm back in the hood. Now, but in the back of my mind, I do think about what I saw. But what I saw with my uncle don't translate where I'm at right now because they go back to their house. I'm back in the projects. I'm back with the cold water running because the lights off and the water cold. So my mind ain't registering what I'm really being taught when I'm with my uncle. But them little seeds was planted. So a lot of the kids that you hear about when they talk about the development of the brain, yes, just like a little kid, like right now, you see these little kids, like they saying what that is, Grace's Corner. They look at that a little bit after a while, they bouncing, they jumping, they starting to mimic what they see. So when these kids get older, not trying to make no excuses, but the development of the brain when those kids are younger is what's
Can you
important. So
wrap
I'm
this
an
up, bro?
advocate.
You can pass the
I'm,
mic.
Yeah.
Can you wrap
So
it up?
oh yeah, I
yeah.
am, bro. I am because I'm gonna get back quiet so you guys
Hold on.
can go ahead and. But
Yeah. So
when
no,
these
because
kids,
go ahead.
um,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
okay, yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up. So what I'm saying is this: if we can get these kids early, elementary school, once they get to about 15, when they're in the middle school, about to go to high school, their mind already influenced and kind of already set and is already there. Like that little boy that you see, that you had showed that video, he's one of them ones like, hey, you got to let him learn. Like you said, either they're going to jail or going to hell. Some of them you just got to say, hey, he got to go his own route because he ain't no savior. Because some of them you can't save. But some of a lot of them you can. Like you was raised in the hood, so you
Yeah.
know that. Hello, you had some influence. So you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. So shout out to you, man. Appreciate you for that, man. And we glad, brother, that you didn't turn out to be a product of the environment, right? But the problem that kills the point you're trying to make is yourself, right? And most of us, like me, bro. My parents weren't no motherfucking drug addicts or no shit like that. But bro, I was poor. I grew up all around the hood shit. I'm from Macon, East Side Macon, bro. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? I was never involved in the the criminality aspect of the fucking situation. Most of us aren't, right? The problem and the issue is what you're talking about now. It's two different things: brain development and behavior, and a behavior pattern, or what you're taught, is two totally different things, right? So it isn't a lack of brain development as to more so what they're being taught and what they're being introduced to. So not knowing right from wrong is totally different from being around wrong mostly. You feel me? Because even still, you know right from wrong because more likely than not, at 13 years of age, you're going to school still, right? Because you have to. If you don't, your parents get locked the fuck up and they don't want to get locked up, so they make your ass go to school, right? So at the very least of that social environment and that structure system, you know what you're supposed to do and what you're not supposed to do. Okay. Now, I'm not completely, totally, I guess, like cold hearted and whatever, but my point is those few that can't get it, those few that are too far gone, bro, let them go. You just gotta let them go, man. I'm
Exactly.
sorry. And that's the hard part for people to understand, bro. When you're trying to do anything um of great measure or anything, you're going there are going to be losses, and then sometimes losses are going to include people. Nobody, not in nothing, bro. Not in reality, not even in fantasy. Everybody can be saved. There's always losses. There's always a sacrifice somewhere. And my point is, there's just far too much emphasis put on kids that are, and it's no fault of their own, and it's sad. And hopefully, hey, they find a way, some way to be rehabilitated or get around with people learn better, do better. But if not, the point is, I there's not enough of those children, right? There's not even enough of them to substantiate the level of attention and focus that they're given. That's my overall point. But let me go to who next. My bad. OG, what up? OG in the building. What's going on with you, OG?
I'm just listening to that. Can you hear me loud and clear?
Yeah, loud and clear, bro.
We have the right to talk about it, this subject, but I don't believe everybody on this panel is qualified to do anything about it. It's all right for talk about it. I think the best thing you said in this whole content was Dr. Umar. When he's on top of his game, there's nobody better. But see, he have worked in that field. Worked in that field way before a lot of y'all heard of him. Who is it? No, I don't need to be talking to nobody right about now. Okay, it's okay. So what I'm saying is, whatever you said on this panel, that the brain and all that stuff, when you really put it under the microscope, Mr. Fantastic, me and you've been at this game for a long time, bro. You know how I come.
Yeah.
The law say what you saying is wrong. The law says it. Not just the human being that we work on, the law says it. Because that's why you got guys being locked up and women being locked up for messing with children at 13 or 14 years old. If they know right from wrong, this kind of shit would never happen. So don't act as if everybody is the same. You got more than one child. You know, even your children in the household is different. And it really gets to me when we say that rappers and all the other people who's trying to save these kids. Hey, look, man, there's a brother named 19 Keys. He don't deal with the stuff we deal with in the matter that we deal with, how we deal with it. And you say they don't get their praise. Kids in that whole who comes in contact with that brother and his message and the people he bring around him, they get all the praise, the ones who doing good. But it's just like it makes me sick that we always goes against our best interest. And the things that you're saying today, Mr. Fantastic, I can't say it enough. It's the same thing white people used to say, bro. It's the same thing. With the same anger. Not the love.
It's true. It's true.
Not the love. With the anger and the vitriol you say it with. You know that we have fought wars with people that was 12 and 13 years old who kicked our ass. Who was trained that way. So don't act as if some age can make you know right from wrong when you've been groomed that way. Now the parents, I don't go around here and put on no cape from no criminals, bro. I just don't. But when it comes to our children, maybe some of us don't have the knowledge of the things we need to guide that child in the right way. But that might be a boxing coach. That might be a football coach. That might be a preacher. You just can't give up on our future, bro. And I don't care if you say the numbers are small, because if you don't want the prison industrial to change where they're taking these people and trying to do something with them same people gonna be put back on the street, bro. That's who your children gonna have to come up against. So this thing is a lot bigger than what we thinking, and the solutions is a little more complicated. I know you're a good person. I do. I've been around you for years. I can hear the frustration in your voice, and that's understandable. but the least of us who need the most of us. And if anybody have ever had a child who had special needs, know that child with the special need to get the most attention, because that's what that child need. The ones who doing good, you pat them on the back and you let them know that they are doing good. But the ones who need that special need, we just, maybe not you, maybe not me, but maybe there's other people out there who's qualified to lead them in to a direction where we don't have to be ducking them and getting carjacked and all this other shit that, you understand what I'm saying? If a child is grown up with nothing but crime, that's all he know.
Yeah.
That's his influence.
Yeah. So this is the thing, OG. So again, like I said, the problem is, and I still stand on what I said. Appreciate you for what you're saying, right? The problem is, again, these kids aren't special needs. The difference between a special needs child and a child that refuses to conform to order, discipline, or whatever, is that the special needs child, they literally have a lack of development. They have a physical ailment that can be assessed and clearly understood that they cannot do this. They don't have the mental capacity. That's the problem. We're giving the completely, totally sound-minded children the path, the pass that you would give a child that does not have a sound mind. That's my problem. Okay.
No, but
and hold on, just real quick.
Okay, go ahead.
Furthermore, again, like I said, too many of us have seen the children that are too far gone, namely these little young niggas, these ain't shit niggas, these niggas that are lost causes, get all of the fucking resources, get all of the attention, get all of the sympathy, get all of the whatever. And what I'm telling you, OG, is that that pat on the back he was talking about, the kids that was doing good, it never comes. The pat on the back for the kids that are doing the right thing, the pat on the back for the smart kids, the pat on the back and the concern for even talks, OG. You are assumed to be, oh, he's smart, he good, he all right. She smart, she good, she all right. She don't need no attention at all. So in the black community with black people, you are penalized for being smart, for being intelligent, for doing the right thing. You don't need no help. You know what I'm saying? You don't need
I think
no
that's folklore. I
But
think that folklore.
I guess
Fantastic. I think that's folklore when you say things like that, because
no, it's not folklore.
I see kids that are great achievements, getting awards and getting all kinds of stuff. I know we live in a world that we can say that what we see, but you got to understand the news report the worst of us. The print
but can I cut in real quick,
worst of
please?
us. I'm just saying, in the neighborhood that you say these 5%, these 10%, these other people in the neighborhood are thriving, man. They're they living day to day doing good, and they do get them pats. But we got to stop saying that children that achieve great things don't
That's
get rewarded
false, OG, you know
because
it.
they get called lame, JC.
When we're talking about the influencers, we're talking about the children in school might be doing that, but the adults around them.
No, they getting called JSP. They getting called lame in black culture.
I'm talking about the professionals around them, bro. This is what I'm saying.
But
We're talking about
you
children
gotta
13, 14,
understand
15
that.
years old.
We can't talk at one time.
That's all I'm trying to say.
Yeah, we're gonna go one by one.
All right, I got you, fantastic. I'm gonna land this, and I'm gonna get off of this because
everybody's trying to respond to you.
Yeah,
what's
I'm gonna get off of this, but I'm gonna land the chopper. Okay.
Yeah.
Look, we can say what you want to say. If you take a 16-year-old child and you put him in college and put him on the road of becoming a doctor, his brain go to develop in how to be a doctor. You take a child and you put him in the battlefield, his brain go develop how to be a soldier. If you take a child and put him in an ain't shit environment, his brain go develop to be in an ain't shit situation. So we can talk about all this all we want to. For every problem there is a solution. Maybe you or I might not be the solution, but we just can't give up. Because the same thing we give up on might be the same thing we might be looking down the barrel.
For sure.
Doing that already.
KP is on you, man. KP in there. Elam, go ahead. Y'all on mute, both of y'all. If one of y'all trying to talk, y'all on mute.
I got something I can say real quick.
Okay.
Since everybody's hesitating. You know, even I'm getting a little frustrated. No worries. Even I'm getting a little frustrated with the long-windedness. You know what it really is? What it really is, Black self-esteem is so low, and certain things have become so normalized that no one has the will. No one has the will to really just knock it off or to protect the culture. If you're going to keep it 1,000, because there was a time, I'm the guy that goes into the history and talks about all this stuff. But when I read these books and see how Black folks used to actually get down, we got down differently than this. You know, we could talk about the OGs, but I'm talking about OGs even before someone who's going beyond someone who's 50 or 60 years old. You go into the 30s and 40s, you know, Black folks were a little bit more concerned about their appearance. Black people would call TV shows, radio programs. If something did not sit right with them, there would be outward complaining. No one is really complaining about Little Durk. No one is really complaining about NLE Choppa. They're not complaining about bad lyrics at 8 o'clock in the morning. They're not. You got to respect the Jewish community to a large degree because they have something called the Anti-Defamation League. They will not allow you to defame them. They even get on their own. They have a thing called self-hating Jew. That if you are cross with being Jewish and you do something anti-Jewish and you are Jewish, you get called on it. We're not calling out people. Malcolm X spoke about this 60 years ago about having celebrities as minstrels representing you politically. We're still there. They know who to cart out, and we just accept it. Jay-Z is carted out. Beyonce's carted out. Meg Thee Stallion is carted out. There's no other community has that kind of equivalent. If Black folks are landed here, if Black folks really got in their bag and said, you know what, we're gonna knock this stuff off. We're gonna start complaining and shutting stuff down. Getting at the media, because you talked about something that's very important about just how many people are actually in jail. Everybody got it wrong in the chat. There's less than 400,000 Black folks in state prisons, state and local prisons, or state and government prisons, pardon me. Like 400,000. It's about 0.32% of the Black population is actually incarcerated, which means 99%. Let me repeat that. 99% of African Americans are really doing business.
Yes. Thank you. That's my point, man. That's what I'm saying, dog. There's not enough. Listen, bro, you're going to lose some shit along the way, bro. And that's what I'm trying to tell you guys. We give it's too much focus on the 1%, and then you guys don't want to do the what really needs to be done. What really needs to be done is as soon as you notice that one of these kids are violent or in a situation and so on and so forth, get them help fucking forcefully. Okay. You either fucking it's either gonna be the legal way or the fucking mental health way. Either way, okay. Then that's the problem, because niggas are obsessed with they don't want to be a snitch and they don't want to this and they don't want to that and so on and so forth. Hey, pick that little motherfucker up and take him somewhere. Take him to a motherfucking mental fucking institution. All right. Or if he doing criminal shit, call the police and turn his ass in. Okay, you gonna pick him up. All right, you gonna pick him up. Make sure he ain't got no guns and shit on him, so the police don't have to kill his dumb ass. Okay, and drive his ass to the motherfucking precinct and motherfucking have the police motherfucking pull up. You know what I mean? Right outside, be waiting for him to get out the door. All right.
Did I hear somebody say something about long-winded?
No. I got to mention one quick thing. I
just thought that was the joke of the day.
No, one quick thing. We don't
take a
this
minister suit on and he goes talk about long-winded. That was a personal attack. That's why I'm talking. Fantastic.
We don't take this personal enough, right? We don't take it personal enough.
Yes.
Because years ago, if you remember, everyone knows the Divine Nine. I'm an alleged boule, right? The Divine Nine, right? There was a reality show, if you remember, that was going to twist the Real Housewives kind of thing or the Love and Hip Hop kind of thing. They're going to twist it toward the sororities. And you saw how quickly the Black sororities middle-class women, lawyers, accountants, all that stuff. They said, no, you're not going to twist up our image like we're Nicki Minaj. They shut it down because they took it personally. But if we took that more in the aggregate, it's like we took it as a community, like we're going to take it personally. Some of the stuff would just change. We're not taking it personally.
Afro Nerd,
I land the plane.
let me help you out with that. Just not help you, but the reason is because we've adopted the negative from our image and applied it to ourselves. So
it's normalization. We normalized it.
Not to say NWA or any of these other people are terrible, but they're not good for the image. It's good music, but to live like that and to be perceived in that way, like when I listen to country music, I don't necessarily look at every white person and be like, oh, there's a Luke Bryan or whoever, but we've adopted certain aspects of our entertainment, I guess you could say, how we entertain. We've adopted that onto our image, and we haven't separated that since it came in. So now we have the Little Durks and the King Vons, and we look at that as a part of blackness, as opposed to that's degeneracy. That's not what blackness is.
I mean,
or just keep it at.
Hold on, let me see this real quick. So the problem, I'm listening, and the problem that is not being addressed is that I think it's Afro Nerd Radio. No, there are a lot of people who take this shit seriously and take this shit personally. I'm one of them. I've been yelling on these mics for years about how personal I take it. The problem is people like me are in the minority we're not in the minority. A lot of people think like us, but the people who are brave enough to stand up and say, this is stupid. This is fuck shit. Why do we follow these stupid ass nigga rules? See, black people are beholden to these stupid ass nigga rules that pigeonhole us. We can't snitch. We can't do anything positive. If you talk a certain way, you're white. If you do that, you go to college, you're white. We have all these stupid ass nigga rules that we follow that make no sense. And when somebody comes up and says, hey man, I was one of those kids. Why do we do this shit? I always ask people, why do I have to do this? I don't got to do shit. I don't have to do anything. I can date who I want. This is what America's about. I can date who I want. I can live how I want. I can vote how I want. I can speak how I'm going to speak. It took the manosphere damn near 8 years just to get niggas to feel comfortable voting Republican. Y'all remember that? Mm-hmm. I was there. I remember that. In 2016, he was a coon.
Yes, sir.
Bro, niggas this year, because I didn't vote this year. Didn't get a chance to. I didn't vote because I thought they were going to hit us with the okie doke. They didn't. I still don't believe it.
Say that ain't true.
Niggas, I believe a lot of dudes this year said one thing and then went in that booth and they did another. Because you can't be honest with niggas. Because if you said, hey man, I support Trump, you a coon, you this, you that, all these stupid ass rules that we followed, and we not only do we do that, we cape and we support and we give all the resources to the worst of us, male and female. And then you wonder what we are.
Mr. Kid.
Sanchez, black people in jail.
Hey.
Yeah,
what black people in jail.
Hey.
You all had 3 people on this panel. Don't mention Malcolm X's name, don't know a goddamn thing about him. You speaking to Skill Muhammad. And let's get real. Do y'all really know what Malcolm did?
Yeah, but why don't we?
I'm just asking, but y'all speak of him. Wait. Y'all speak of him.
I'm not gonna let you do it. You do this all the time. Stop bringing in things that don't have anything to do with.
No, I'm just saying in the conversation.
I'm talking about today and 2020.
No. I'm talking about today. I'm talking about today.
80 years.
Right.
3 people have mentioned Malcolm X's name today.
So OG, explain to us what we're missing and what you feel like we missing, OG.
Well, this is what I'm trying to explain.
Go ahead.
If you understand Malcolm's work, he dealt with the same people you trying to throw away.
And he said the same thing we're saying right now.
Well, listen what I'm saying. He was talking about the same person I was talking about. So this is why my conversation is different.
And this is why
if Malcolm was on this panel right now, y'all be cussing him out and say he's a simp. And y'all are saying, yes, you would. Yes, you would. I have heard it in the manosphere many a years. I've been here longer than just as long as ain't nobody on this panel been in the manosphere longer than me and Fantastic. Y'all called them simps. Y'all, wait. You call him simp. You call Minister Farrakhan simp. Come on now. I made shows about it.
Bullshit.
So what I'm trying to say is, y'all speak of a man's work, but y'all don't know his work.
And that man wasn't dealing with full-on
Hey,
Marxists
man,
and feminists like we are today, sir. So
Look,
stop the
Malcolm X was
bullshit.
the same
Stop the
criminal y'all talking
bullshit,
about
OG.
today.
You
He was
bullshit,
a
Yeah,
and you
hustler.
know it.
He was a
Jay
drug
Speed,
You
drug
bullshitting,
user,
OG.
a
Stop.
pimp, and all this shit
Cap.
y'all talking about
Stop the
today.
cap.
That's who
Fantastic.
Malcolm
Can I
X
get in
was.
there
You capping,
right
OG.
quick?
Put the cap
I'm
down.
not capping. I'm telling you who he
on some
was.
bullshit.
Lil Red.
Anything
Nope.
to escape
You
Lil
capping,
Red.
OG.
That's who he
Detroit,
was.
Detroit
You
red.
dealing
Everybody,
with
Can I get in there,
full-on
Fantastic?
one mic. Hold on. All right, so OG,
You ain't gonna hear his mic anyway. When I put my Jesus mic on you, forget about it.
well, we cool. OG, but that's what we saying. So okay, so what's the correlation that you're trying to make
The
about
correlation I'm trying to say is we're doing a lot of double talk, bro. We can't have it both ways.
Okay,
That's what I'm saying. When you put this conversation under the microscope, you go back and look at it. Fantastic. You'll
Okay.
see where there's a lot of double talk.
Well, we're trying to see it right now.
You're
That's what I'm
talking
saying.
against your own talking points.
Well, no. So point out something against what you're saying specifically, because this is what I'm saying.
You say that black people used to call out things. And when black people used to call out things, it's the same thing that y'all fight against today. Oh, you too pro-black. Oh, they're the pro-black brother. Look at that. The community and all this shit. That's what y'all do. Y'all tear us. In the inside of black people, I have came to the conclusion, ain't nothing good enough for us. Because even whatever point we at, we're going to find somebody who's going to try to tear that down. I can't tell you disrespect that this space have did towards black organizations. The name calling. And what I'm trying to say is, there's people out there who are willing to do the work you're not willing to do. Let them do it. Why you got to tear them down? Damn if they pro-black. Hell, every time you look in the mirror, you pro-black.
Always
That's your
going these
color.
long
That's the
soliloquies,
goddamn
bro,
skin color
about
you got.
nothing. Bro, this is a bunch of bullshit.
Everybody, hey, we don't have to all jump at the same time to say what we got to say. So,
But that's
OG,
what I'm saying, Fantastic.
I
It's
feel
double
you,
talk.
Well, it's not
Let
double
me
talk.
say this
OG
real quick,
again,
and I'll finish.
then I'm gonna let KP go. So this is the thing, OG. It's not the fact that it's double talk, OG. It's listen. Two things on you looking at two things from two different ways. Now you have the pro-black aspect of the situation where the black woman is God, and we need a lot of stuff. The problem with the biggest issue we had with the pro-black stuff, OG, is that again, it fucking what do you call it? It enabled the black woman's lack of responsibility and putting all the fucking blame, fault, and everything on us, straight black man. Okay, that's why brothers had a huge turn away from the pro-black ideology, because it was woman worship. Okay, let's start there, right?
And that's a lie too.
Well, hold on, brother. Well, listen.
Well, you put it out there. I'm telling you that's a lie. Because the black man is God. That's what we say. I didn't know when the black woman became God.
I ain't never heard nobody say the black man is God.
You ain't never heard that, bro? That's why I say you don't know a damn thing about Malcolm X.
Hold on, OG, you got to listen. We having the combo. We gonna get.
I know we're having the combo, but these combos are become circular and bullshit because you don't have enough knowledge to know what the fuck you're talking about. And now I'm starting to get upset now.
OG, and that's cool, but listen, what I'm telling you, you got to calm down and stop being upset. Don't be emotional and listen.
No, I can be emotional because God gave me that.
Okay, I feel you, but it's not
okay. And you talking about emotion topic when you start talking about throwing away our children.
It's non-conducive to the conversation, OG.
It's very conducive to the conversation.
OG,
fuck them niggas, bro.
We trying to have the conversation. Hold on. So OG, again, this is we telling you. So OG, it's not the fact that we're trying to deny.
How you fuck you gonna tell me something? I don't forgot more shit than half of y'all know on this panel.
OG, will you let me speak, brother?
I am letting you speak, but I ain't gonna let you talk down to me. I don't forgot more shit than half of these motherfuckers up here know.
Okay, and OG, that's what I'm you not letting me finish to get the point together. That's what we're trying to tell you. OG, your information does not fit today's time.
Yes, it does.
Hold on, let me. OG, I promise you, I'll give it to you when I'm done, bro. I promise you. Okay. Now, what I'm telling you, OG, I didn't say it was invalid. I didn't say that it was irrelevant. I said it was simply outdated. OG, cars exist, right? Do you see anybody driving the fucking Model T Ford today, OG?
Nigga come in here with that deuce in the
Hold on,
logic, man. Fuck that.
chill. OG, nobody's driving the Model T Ford today, OG, because it just does not fit the time. What we're telling you is the stuff that you're saying is either been perverted or it's been converted to something totally different. Okay, I never heard the black man is God. All I ever heard, black OG, is the black woman is God from the pro black consciousness sector movement, whatever you want to call it, OG. So what we're telling you is somewhere along the line of what you're saying, the basis of, we're not refuting that. It was lost. It was either lost or, again, purposely manipulated to be turned into something different. Brothers have an understanding of it to where the problem, OG, is what the problem is, even that, right? And again, I'm not taking anything from it. I'm not taking anything away from the nation. I'm not taking anything from the conscious movement, the pro-black movement. Those are niches. Those are small groups, okay, of the whole of black people. You have NOI, you have straight up Muslim, you have Christians, you have plenty of different ideologies, right, within the thing. What we're trying to tell you is the vast majority of black men, just black men alone, take all of the whatever you identify as from a spiritual or ideological situation, have sat back and assessed the situation of the treatment of black men and in direct correlation with the fucking downward spiral of the black community due to the disregard to us. Okay? The disregard of the motherfucking 9-to-5, blue collar, white collar, upstanding citizens, the people that do the motherfucking shit that needs to be done, OG. That's what we're talking about. And there's no fucking body to talk for us other than us. And then when we speak, hold on, OG, I swear, I get to be long-winded. This is my shit, respectfully. I ain't calling
know,
you
but
long-winded.
are you real when you just said?
I'm dead ass. OG, where am I wrong?
You're totally wrong, bro. You totally wrong.
OG, so this me and you just right now. So where am I wrong, OG?
You wrong, bro, because you know, let me just tell you something. Well, you get to say that today, there was some man got bit by a 4-legged dog, sicked on them by a 2-legged dog to make you be able to sit where you at now. It's an executive order right now for black men to be even served in the military. Without that executive order, you couldn't even serve in the military.
I got you.
Listen what I'm finna try to say, though.
Okay.
This is what happens to people say things are lost. You got, I guarantee you got some men on this panel don't heard Muslims say the black man is God. Way before you ever heard the black woman was God. See, that was something y'all picked at. But that was something we moved for real.
I've never heard that.
But I'm just saying there are certain people on this panel who have heard that. And what I'm saying, what I'm saying is, we can be closed-minded to anything fantastic. If you don't hang on that side of town, you don't hang on that side of town.
You gotta let me interject, OG. So, OG,
yes, sir.
What I'm telling you, OG, this is the problem. The problem, OG, is that I'm never denied it being said, and that's why I purposely framed it the way I framed it. The issue and problem is that somehow overcame that became the message. That statement was louder than the black man is God. I've never heard that, OG. I've never heard it.
I've never heard it either.
Hold on. If you're a Muslim, OG, of course, you might hear it because, again, like I told you, that's why I went into the specifics and telling you that is a niche, OG. There's a small group of people with a small ideology. Only thing I hear about it is whatever is the latest and greatest of it at the time and the loudest that comes from it. The loudest that I've heard come from all of those movements has been anything pro-black or claiming to be black this, black that, is the woman's up here and you niggas are her motherfucking footstools and servants. In essence, that's all I ever heard, bro. You know I wouldn't lie to you.
I'm not saying that ain't all you heard. That's what you heard. Fantastic. What I'm saying is,
not just me.
What I'm saying is, you got to understand. A lot of movements in this country was hated by a certain segment of black people. Oh, don't be messing with them Muslims. Oh, don't be messing with them revolution Christians. Or don't be messing with them pro-black people. And see, this is where a lot of the message was lost at. Because somebody who didn't have your best interest was telling you, you got to stay away from them. But now you got to deal with the criminals. You understand? Today, you say my shit is obsolete. Let me tell you something, man. My shit is not obsolete because it's still moving. And the problem that the mainstream of black people who thought they have arrived is having is they didn't learn the lesson. And the lesson was, we only got us, man. Y'all can say what you want to say. When you start to see, we only got us, man.
OG, I literally OG. That's what I'm telling you. That's the one. OG, I literally say that. OG, I say that all the time ad nauseum. But OG, this is what I'm telling you. OG, at the same time,
But it's the fight between us. That's the problem.
OG, we fight. We brothers. Brothers fight.
I know it's the fight. No. What I'm saying is the fight has got so vicious now.
It's not OG. It's not OG. The most vicious part of it is the people you trying to protect.
No, I'm talking about if you look at the fight. I'm gonna tell you where the fight breaks down at Fantastic, where you can quite understand what I'm saying.
Let me get next.
Anytime
please.
you break down the family, Fantastic, you're pretty much done lost.
Yeah, but that's not and OG. Now you still helping my main point. It's not the straight black man's fault for the breakdown in the family. It's just not. And we can't fix it. The men can't fix it because again, the women don't want to motherfucking give up power, and power's never given. It has to be taken. OG, we're in the process of taking the fucking power back. Okay, not just in real life, on the internet, all the shit we doing. And what I'm telling you, OG, is that it's too much of this fucking sympathy for the ancient niggas, and then the little niggas too. OG, they gotta figure that shit out on their own. It's too much of the
Mr. Fantastic.
Go ahead.
When you said the little niggas, who are you talking about? The high school kids, or the middle school, or these elementary school? What are the little niggas you talking about?
Khalil, from my understanding, the YN start from pretty much 13 and up, bro. Teenagers and up.
Okay.
Khalil.
Okay.
Teenagers and up. Of course, I don't think there's a adolescent child, meaning like prepubescent kid that can't be reached for the most part. Those right there, if it's that, hey, that's a hard case. But what I'm saying
okay, so when you say throw them away, you're talking about 13 and up.
Hey, however,
because I didn't hear you say throw them away.
It's not so much just throw them away.
Khalil, even when I say Khalil, I'm not even saying throw them away. Let me clean that up.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to, because he said throw them, you said throw them away, so I'm trying to clarify that.
Responsibility.
Throw the grown niggas away. Fuck them. Fuck them. Grown, fuck them. Get them out of here. I don't care. The kids, though, like I said, turn they little asses in. Okay, take them to a fucking mental fucking place. Turn their ass in. If they breaking the law, turn them into the laws. Little buddy that I showed y'all right here, the KSO dude, he could have been saved if somebody would have fucking called the cops on this guy. Hey, whatever the fuck, he posted up on the fucking internet with guns, bro. That is not legal nowhere, nigga. A 15-year-old having a fucking handgun, a handgun is illegal in all fucking 50 states and probably Puerto Rico too.
So, OG, what did you hear Mr. Fantastic say about throwing them away? Because I heard you say specifically that he say about getting rid of them and throwing them away.
No, he.
That don't sound like that's what you're saying. You're just saying, hey, these guys need help. Call the police on them because they don't need to be on the streets. They're the menace to society. Basically, that's what you're saying.
Any kid, any young person that's not under authority of a black man is not a black man's responsibility. So they're not our responsibility. Calling the police, our resources and our energy shouldn't be going to even children
problem
outside of our authority. It's not our responsibility to take to mentor kids or some baby mom niggas with they single mamas and shit. It's not our authority to fix that. That's what I think is. Well, at least that's my position.
Well,
okay.
Real quick, because I never really got a chance to lay my point. But because I came up here talking about the manosphere and how we've seen in real time, in real life, that we've affected the culture. And niggas always say that all we doing is talking, but all this talking we did affected the fucking election. I don't care what nobody says. So I think the problem that's not being addressed, the problem is actually the pro-black element. That all that pro-black, 5%er, Yakubian, whatever you want to call it, a lot of the issues we have in Black America stem from that mindset. White people are all evil, right? I just had an argument with my grandfather, right? He's 84, and I understand that OG and my grandfather, they're older, right? He was born in 41. He saw some shit, right? He tells me the stories about how black folks in our family, this one got lynched. I get it. But he was arguing with me that today, as a black man, I can do way more and I have a much easier time. He was looking at me like, you can get your moment. And I'm like, when is it going to happen? You just go get your moment. He couldn't tell me. And he knew I was right. But because he's an old nigga, he just couldn't admit it. The point is, a lot of what's plaguing the problem that we're having is we don't want to, what needs to be tossed away is the culture. But if I had my way and I was king of America or whatever, let's just assume I'm emperor of America. I'd take a lot of black history and I'd burn it. I'd burn all of it. I'd burn slavery. I'd burn it all. I'd burn it to the ground.
You can't do that.
Let me finish. We need to start over. Black people will never truly be free until we walk into the future and step forward and stop looking back. All that shit, all of it, needs to be burned. Especially the pro-black bullshit, the Yakubian bullshit. The black woman has got all that shit needs to be eradicated, and we need to move forward and make a new culture because this shit ain't working. It ain't working.
I gotta respond to him.
Hey, can
I gotta respond to him real quick. I'll make it quick. I can respond to what he just said, and I'll make it real tight. All right. So okay. So look, when you talk about removing black culture, no one else is discussing that from anybody else's ethnicity. No one does that. If you're trying to move forward, we need to know. No.
It's a shitty culture. I don't care what you say. I'm never going to agree with you. This is a shit culture. It is. It needs to
okay. Well, let me inform you what the culture is. Right. You have to slice off the portion of the culture that is regressive. Right. Whites have what you call poor. No, whites have what you call poor white trash. They're very specific about what it is. Right. We have not done that. We have something called black trash. But I'm not going to toss away the Harlem Renaissance. I'm not going to toss away the Civil Rights Movement. I'm not going to toss away, all the aviators and the inventors. I'm not going to do that.
Reconstruction. Don't forget Reconstruction.
Wait, why not? Why not? No.
Because those were good times.
No, wait. Because I don't want to lose the thought. Hear me out. I know it's a novel idea and it sounds egregious, but think about what I'm actually saying. I know there are certain things about black culture and black history that I like, that I enjoy. But if we eradicate it all and start over, we can't do great things in the future. We can't start over. There's nothing wrong with starting anew. This shit needs to go, bro.
No one does that. You have libraries.
I don't care. We're dealing with a unique
brother.
problem.
You got to let me finish my point. Let me finish the point, and you can respond. Let me finish the point, and you can respond. Okay. What I'm telling you,
Mr. Radio, I agree along with you on this.
Because look, thank you. So let me just land the plane. This is my world. I am obsessed with black culture and black history, and you would be amazed at what black people were able to accomplish under duress. That's why you don't have the excuses you have now. If a 1930s black man or 1920s black man and woman can create Black Wall Street and Black Wall Street plural with the white man and the Night Riders on you, what is your excuse in 2024? So you're not going to tell me we had black proto-Wakanda in 1921. You're telling me I'm going to get rid of that? You out of your damn mind. I'm not doing that.
I think I agree with Kid, bro. Get rid of that shit, man. Start fresh.
There's no starting fresh. No one. Why do we have to do what no one else does? No one.
We already did it, bro. We were slaves.
What are we holding on to, bro?
We were slaves.
You were.
Let me in. Pause. Everybody, chill out, and let me do your super chats real quick too. Let me get to these super chats real quick. Greatly appreciate you guys. Shout out to Tanzania Tony. Appreciate your brother for the two. A big reason I left the black community in the USA. Shout out to Dre on the grind for the gifted membership. Appreciate you. You're too down with the gang. You're one of my members. Shout out to TD Teller. Greatly appreciate your brother for the 20 ball. Ain't nothing but some money. OG is correct. When I was in high school back in the 90s, I was invited to a meeting with a Muslim group. They spoke about black man being God and also talked about how even the black woman would be an adversary to the black men. Oh, wow. That's a first. Okay, well, damn. And shout out to this might be risky, man. Shout out to him, man. Appreciate you, brother, for the 10. Football is on. It's fantastic. LOL, salute, fellas. Hey, don't nobody care about that shit to the playoffs and the Super Bowl for real anyway. So, you know, college football more interesting right now. So anyway, listen, bro. Yeah, I don't agree with that one either, kid. And this is why. Again, I understand what you're saying in essence, though, and I'll try to interpret what you're saying. I do believe there needs to be a lack of focus on the past, especially the slavery aspect, right? Because we get too focused on that and we try to make that the reason as to why we can't move forward and we can't do this and we can't do that. And the white man still holding us back and white supremacy and all these different things. So I don't agree with completely, totally burning down or getting rid of history. Like you said, Afro Nerd made an excellent point. No other group in his, you couldn't pay the Chinese to you know, tear down their history, or the Europeans, all the different groups of them to tear down their history.
Hear me out real quick. Can I rebut that real quick? Hear me out. I understand what you guys are saying, right? But if you look at our history, right, we already did it once. We literally started from scratch when they brought us over here. When we got free as slaves in the Renaissance period, I mean, the Reconstruction era, when we started then, we started from scratch. Everything about the Black experience in America is about starting from scratch. I don't see why y'all have a problem with this when that's all we've been doing. We're currently in the process of creating a new culture because we don't know where we're from. So we are the experiment that is doing this.
But like you said though, so hold on. So
I don't see why.
Yeah, but kid, you made it right. So no. So the starting from scratch aspects of it, everything since we arrived here and started here, that's like the beginning point. So I think what you're calling is starting from scratch is more so of a reset, right? So everything before America, I could understand you saying started from scratch. But everything after that though wasn't
we weren't starting from scratch.
It was just it was a reset, brother, or you know, or a transformation or juncture.
No people can start from scratch. Human beings don't work like that.
Hear me out, guys. Hear me out. This is a novel idea. I understand. This is a novel idea. You probably never heard it before.
No, we hearing you. I hear you.
We hear it all the time.
Do you think that overarching reach of Black culture writ large is positive and useful? Most of it. No. I would argue it's not. I would argue that
the totality of it. Yes.
Think about it. How much could we do if we burnt this shit to the ground and never taught kids that they were descendants of slaves? They'd be so much further ahead.
Yeah.
Because the thing that's holding Black people back is they always go back to we were ADOS, the term.
This victim shit. This victim shit. Kid is right. This victim shit.
You view yourself as a slave.
This victim shit is holding us back. Fantastic.
I agree with that, but you can do that and still again just advise against the victim narrative. You don't have to quote unquote throw the baby out with the bathwater. That's what you're saying. And that's what I said. That's why I tried to, you know, and I've said this before. There needs to be an abstinence of us referring back to slavery as for slavery in 2024 and beyond. I again, no. Can we acknowledge it for, hey, this happened and so on and so forth or whatever, but correlating slavery to current real world, real time problems should not be allowed. I'm for that all time. There's nothing correlated with slavery as to now, when again we have been here for as long as we've been here. We have a number of successful Black people that's here. There are other groups of people that came here after us and somehow, some way outcompeted us and outperformed us in our, you know, on our home court. So I'm with you as for it not being an excuse for a lack of, you know, us being where we should be. But completely totally getting rid of it, no. You got to have your past.
Our culture, our history is what it is.
Kid, I got a suggestion for you.
Hey, can I jump in real
Hold
quick?
on, we got to get the other brothers in here. They hadn't said anything. My man, Elam was dropped down and came back, so I'll get him in. Then CJ, then Freeman's, and then we'll just work it around. Well, actually, hold on, Compassionate. Did you never had you made your statement yet, right?
I was just chiming in.
Go ahead, go ahead. It's on you, then Elam, then CJ, then Freeman. Go ahead.
Okay. So I grew up in the projects, and my dad was on drugs. I'm from Galveston, Texas. I grew up in the projects most of my childhood. So first off, I have to say that shit is hell on earth, and it needs to be destroyed. First and foremost, that's the first solution. Get rid of welfare. That's the second solution. And we need to emphasize education or the military. You choose one. If you can't choose something or trade or skill or something, go to the military. That's what I did. I went to the Navy and I did Army too as well. It's just I hear a bunch of excuses, and yeah, 5 years after slavery, we had a bunch of senators and representatives. Right now, today, the biggest caucus is the Black Caucus. Right now, so there is no excuse. The most successful Black people uh, 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 was right after slavery, and some of that land went to Black people because the slave owners gave some of it to the Black people. So it's just a bunch of excuses, a bunch of bickering and arguing over what we already know. But what I do know is that ghetto hood shit, that shit need to be destroyed. And I don't care, and I don't care, bro. I really don't care because I grew up in that. You know what I'm saying? I became very successful. So there's 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 no there's no reason why we should even have like them ghettos and stuff like that, man. It's crazy. It is hell on earth, and not having a dad or a father is hell. Is no. Get rid of it. Get rid of the ghettos, the hoods. Get rid of it, bro. It has to die, and it will die, and it's starting right now. When I went home for my family reunion this year, I didn't see that many kids. We aren't having babies. We getting rid of. We aborting them. I mean, deleting them. It wasn't that many kids on the playground. Everything is in shambles. The projects are still right there from the 30s, bro. The 30s and 40s. Like man, I'm tired of it, dog, and I hate seeing it. Cause I was that kid walking to school in the hood, right there, walking. You know what I'm saying? Walking to school, got to worry about who I got to fight and dodging drugs and bullets and all that crap. Get rid of it, man. And I don't care. I really don't care, man. We need to get rid of that shit. It's stupid. It is stupid.
For
Get
sure,
rid of
bro.
it.
Appreciate you, man. Compassion and callous is on you, fam. Go ahead.
Yeah.
And hey, just real quick, hey, bro. I don't know if it's just me, but what something's you got feedback, so it's like a high pitched thing that I hear, like whenever you unmute it. So see if you can fix that for me, because that shit's like, I feel like I'm a motherfucking dog or some shit, bro.
You know you got a dog in you.
That was
Y'all
pretty
don't hear
good,
that? Y'all don't hear?
JSP. That was JSP who said that. That was pretty good, bro.
Y'all don't hear OG sort of kind of comedian, man. Y'all gotta man. Y'all don't know about OG, man.
I was about to.
No, but compassionate. Try ahead. Go ahead. Try now, bro.
No, let me fix it. It's my heater. I'm gonna turn it off. Hold on.
Okay, cool. All right, go ahead, CJ.
I was gonna say I agree. My boy Kid got a good point, feel me, but nothing's gonna change. The women love debauchery, feel me. It's not gonna stop. They like drama. They like hood shit. I see it every fucking day, feel me. And I'm gonna hop on OG head real quick. OG, man. Oh
You
niggas,
really don't
man.
want this. You
It's
better slow
hard
down.
listening
You
to
really
y'all
don't want
niggas
none of this.
talk, bro.
Wait.
Don't
You really
start
don't
spinning the
want none
mic,
of
bro,
this.
before I even get the fucking
Hold him,
This is what I'm
Fantastic. You
trying to
better hold
This
him.
is what I'm trying to say, bro. This
I'm gonna
whole
get
nigga
that breast milk
cannot
off his
control
goddamn lips.
himself.
You better hold him,
He
Fantastic. You
can't
better hold
control
him.
himself.
Let him have his piece,
Fantastic.
OG. Let him PG. Let him have his piece, OG. We will get a chance to respond. You know you can respond back.
These
Go
old
ahead, CJ.
niggas, they talk forever. They want to control the mic all the
Don't call
time.
OG no nigga now. Don't call him no nigga. He's an old
All right,
fella. Go ahead.
sorry, OG,
Yeah.
sorry, OG. My bad. These old gentlemen, they talk forever. They want to hog the mic the whole time. They don't really listen. It's like, bro, you got to start listening more, OG. Don't think that you right all the time, bro. You're not right. You just talking. You saying a bunch of nothing. Just I don't know what you doing, bro. And that's what I really got for OG.
Okay. I had you on the other day, and you were talking, and you were just talking, man. They were giving you hell, and I felt sorry for you, but now I really don't, because life is like a box of chocolate, and you had a lot of nuts that day. But anyway, pause. But look here. Have anybody on this panel ever heard of the term spoils of war?
Yeah, of course.
Of course, yes.
We don't have to go back to slavery. Just understand how people act when they're spoils of war.
To the victor is how it really goes. But go ahead.
No, but you understand when you are spoils of war, you can go anywhere on this planet, and you can see people acting like us if they spoils of war. Now you can try to dismiss all our past and all that. Just like we say, man, we spoils of war, and this is what we going through.
And this is why the culture needs to be burned. Because victim mentality, it'll never go away.
No, we're not talking about
That's
victim
where these
mentality.
old people, man.
Hey, look, man, you look.
They carry this victim shit more than anybody.
Hey, look. No. See, y'all get it confused. The victim of anything.
Here he goes stealing the mic
I'm not a
again. Here he
victim
goes
of
stealing the mic
any.
again.
I'm not a victim. Look, were you trying to talk over me? Were you trying to get my attention or something, CJ? You really trying to get my attention? Do you really want my attention that bad?
Stop talking so much.
No, when you talk just as much as I do.
People talk.
OG, you are speaking a lot, bro.
One. But anyway, you can say what you want to say. I don't think there's anybody up here would license of anything that deals with the brain. But then y'all got all these solutions about all these people that you don't know from a can of paint, and you say that I like to talk. Well, believe it or not, I've been in this space for a long period of time, and then, a lot of y'all brothers who talk about these women, y'all got a microphone in one hand and your dick in the other hand, and you're talking about the same thing that you creating.
We talking about, Brian. Nobody talking about.
You know exactly what I'm talking about. Y'all
fucking babble
nobody
again.
brought up
He
women.
didn't say nothing.
Yes, it did. Yes, fantastic.
OG didn't say a word right now.
Fantastic. Wait.
I didn't bring up women.
I ain't say you.
Oh, I brought
but
up women. Yeah,
in this conversation, you will never be in this space that it always don't come up something about a woman. Come on now. Y'all been on this goddamn panel.
It is, bro. It is what it is.
I didn't say nothing about
see, CJ said it is what it is.
It is what it is, brother.
If
that's the cause, then we got to point out the cause. We can't try to.
But that's why I say.
That's why I say
around
the cause.
That's why I say you got a mic in one hand and the dick in the other hand. Stop creating what you don't like.
What the fuck do that even mean?
Bro, what are you talking
What you mean what that means?
You got a dick in the hand and your mic in the other hand. What the fuck do that even mean?
Tell him what that means, Fantastic, because I'm pretty sure.
You muted, Fantastic. You muted.
Ain't nobody mystical in here. Ain't nobody got the dick in the hand.
No, listen what I just said, Fantastic. What you know what that means? You mean like y'all get up here. Wait a minute. Y'all get up here and talk about these ratchet ass women, and the first time they bend over, and you can see they a zip code. You trying to stick something in them. The same ones you say you don't like. You'll fuck them. Wait. You won't marry them, but you'll fuck them, but you'll keep creating the same problem that you don't like.
Men of all time have wanted to fuck women. Men of all time have wanted pussy.
I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying is why do you keep... No, this is what I'm saying is, this is where the double talk come in. You're creating what you don't like.
Black women have no agency. Let me respond. Let me respond. Hold on. Let me say this real quick. Real quick, compassion.
Hold on, don't even respond. That's a false claim, bro. 54% of black men don't have kids, bro.
I already know that.
And well, wait, I
didn't say you were making babies. I say you were creating what you don't like. Mindset.
If men, wait. If men were in charge, the women, we would put the women under better fucking care. We would take care of the women better than they take care of their fucking selves.
Closer to your neighbor's Wi-Fi, bro. Your mic is cutting out real bad.
At the men,
he's not cutting out. OG, he clear. Go ahead. You probably drowned him out with your sound, but go ahead.
I'm fucking them up.
If the men were in charge, we would take better care of the women than the women take care of themselves. The women are in charge. They putting their pussy on the fucking internet. So of course the man going to say, "Fuck it." If they putting their pussy out there, I'm gonna fucking take it. Like that's what's going on.
So you need permission of your women to be in charge.
Whoa. Let me hold on.
God damn.
Hold on. Wait. No. He meant accepted. Okay, you can't be saying taking no pussy right now, bro. Now, brother, be careful with your words. He meant accept the pussy, not take the pussy. But go ahead.
They know what I mean. If they putting their pussy online,
how we know what you mean? No, you said it
right now. CJ looking for niggas saying anything.
Hey, take it for the disclaimer, Mr. Fantastic. He trying to get the screen turned down.
Yeah, no, it's not even a stream thing. It's just like a sector thing that people doing right now. They're trying to label every nigga as like a predator, every nigga is a so on and so forth.
Yeah,
so
watch what you say.
For the sake of
So I didn't mean it that way. Yeah, I didn't mean it that way. Sure.
So you good?
Thank you. We'll take that.
Yeah, but
can I ask the panel something?
Well, hold on.
Okay.
let me compassionate. It's your turn, brother.
My bad.
You don't hear that? They don't hear the noise.
No, you good now too, bro. Appreciate you, man.
So yeah, we hitting on a lot of shit. I guess to OG, you saying, I mean, I get what I hear what you saying. We creating the problem, I guess we experiencing. I don't agree with that. I think we the first generation of men actually speaking on this candidly like this. And I think your age, you being older than a lot of the guys on the panel, I noticed, you know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of times the older guys don't want to really, it's not a virtue in the black community to be older. So niggas is kind of, you see it a lot with the older women, that they kind of stuck on trying to be young. A lot of the older guys got a little bit of that too, where they don't really want to take a elder position. They kind of really want to still proselytize like they was 20. And like what you were saying earlier, Fantastic, it's not that we not take heed in what you saying, OG. It's that we in a different paradigm, in a different environment than y'all was. And we approaching it differently. We are coming on the internet and being a lot more vocal than your generation was in regards to the women. Yes, it ain't nothing wrong. I mean, to be scared to acknowledge the women is something that we don't respect looking back. So that's not a virtue to not speak on female dynamics. We are heterosexual men here, I assume. So women is a large part of our lives. So we do talk about that, and we talk about the issues that, you know, black women in the black culture, how the black culture is organized, cause. And I'll speak to that too. I think black men are in charge. Every man is in charge of their culture. They have the authority in their culture. Black men are not raised, black boys aren't raised to have authority. So they grow up as men and feel kind of powerless. But like, I think pro-blackness, you can't be pro-black without being pro-black male. Full stop, period. So any other type of pro-blackness to me is not technically pro-blackness. I don't think we got to throw the concept out. I don't think we got to throw our history of slavery out. I don't think we got to pretend it never happened. Nobody does that. I mean, plenty cultures had trauma and had terrible histories. They don't throw it out. It's part of their culture. And, you know,
whole civilization gets wiped out all the time. I mean, it's a part of history.
But we're not wiped out.
But
You're wiped out.
Hold on. You actually, but kid, you just literally like destroyed your argument, because like you said, they're destroyed, but we know about them. Their history still exists. You feel me? So the Mayans, the Aztecs, right? Those are actual, like you said, non-existent civilizations.
But we know about them.
Right?
We know about them. What about all the tribes that we don't know about that didn't make it?
But we're not gonna be one of those tribes, though.
Yeah, but now that's what I'm saying.
Hey, he got a point with that one.
It's very few. That's what I'm telling you. So like,
no,
anything
how do you know though? How do you know? Fantastic. We don't know. We don't know what we don't know.
That's why we don't know about
I'm trying to figure out.
Fantastic. We don't know what we don't know.
It's still uncovered. Wait, hold on, Fantastic. Hold on. There's still to this day. Yeah. Hold on, let me say this real quick. To this day, they're uncovering remains and ruins of things that we didn't even know was there. This hell of civilization that was burnt down. And nobody remembers.
How does that speak to your point of essentially we need to burn down and forget and destroy?
It's a novel idea. I know it sounds egregious, but here
I get it. I mean, I'm willing to entertain it.
I know it's untenable in reality. I know this. Let me say it. I know it's untenable, and it's not something that will happen in reality. It's kind of a thought experiment, right? If I were the emperor, I was talking about this with my brothers. If I were, how would I fix America? And I wouldn't. Let's say I became emperor or president, whatever, right? One of the first things I'll be focusing on. I understand. I don't like when history is burned, but I understand why sometimes they did it. There is just something in black people and then ingrained into this culture that just victimizes both black people. No matter, I don't care how far we advance, how much technology, how niggas gonna be getting cloned. It'll be year 5024, but niggas gonna still be looking back saying, "But we used to be slaves, though." It's in the
no, they're not. They're wearing too many dresses now. They say that.
Let me finish, OG. It's literally inside of the term. African descendants of slaves. It's tied to your identity. You niggas see yourselves as slaves. You see yourself as subservient. You see yourself as below the white man because you're always talking about white supremacy. This shit needs to go. It needs to burn. Just imagine a world where black. Let me finish. Imagine a world where little black boys and girls are raised not knowing that bullshit. They're not thinking about slavery. They're not thinking about victimizing themselves.
No.
They know it.
Hold on, let
Hey,
me
kid is
offer
cooking.
this
actually
thought. Let me offer this thought to
We
you,
can
bro.
make a
'cause I-
new
Let
culture
kid
that's
cook.
more healthy and detrimental.
What
Hold
he's
on,
cooking?
hold on.
Them biscuits
what are you
is
doing?
burnt.
I think you're starting to get to a place. I think we see the same
What the
type
fuck
of
he
pathology.
cooking?
Look, we see the same type of pathology with the
Y'all
divestiture.
agree with me? Y'all just y'all
No,
think it's
no.
y'all think
CJ would
y'all
eat
agree with me.
anything.
No, hear me out, bro. Because I think you're starting to hate being black because of black women.
No.
And I think
Whoa, what? Wait.
it sounds like you
Hold on,
taking out
hold on.
being.
I never brought up black women.
Blackness. No, but
I don't hate black. No.
If you throw away the culture, you throw away black women and black
I'm
men.
trying to talk. God damn it! Let me flesh the idea.
You been passing this bullshit along so long. We forgot what the hell you talking about.
I told you, OG trying to steal the mic again.
Watch it, CJ.
I'm not. I don't hate blackness.
I seen you
I'm
fight.
pro-black in a class. I want black women to advance. And I actually want them to actually advance, right? And the way I see it, we will never be free to truly move forward as black people until we let that past shit go. That's what I'm saying. This has nothing to me. This has nothing to do with me being anti-black or anti-black. I haven't brought up black women all day. I don't care about black women. I'm not talking about them.
Let me ask you a question, kid.
People. And look at what we're not going forward, because no matter what changes, who becomes president, what laws change, niggas can always go back and say we ate those though.
We were slaves. We were slaves though. Hey, we gonna go back to Jim Crow.
Fantastic. Can you see him in the Rumble? Could you see him on Sunday on the Rumble?
Who?
Yeah.
Hey, OG, let me see your boxing videos too, bro.
I understand the point he's making, but let me see who was next.
No, address my point. Address my point. Address what I said. Don't insult me.
I want to address this point. I want to address this point. Can I do that?
Wait until I'm done, Afro Nerd. Let me say this. So, kid, again, brother, I feel you. I understand what you're saying, but like I said, just complete total erasure of anything. Is just like you said, man. Y'all tried to pull the thing on me to ask me, well, what about the ones we don't know about? Well, that could be anything, brother. There's plenty of things we don't know about. You can't question me about the unknowns, right? So what we do know that though is that there were several different types of demographics, races of people, cultures, and so on and so forth that were conquered, that were destroyed, that were bred out or whatever, however the fuck you want to say it, that were here but that are no longer here, right? But we still know about them, right? So what we're saying is the idea of completely, totally erasing the history of a group of people that, like you said, started here.
Why does that bother you though? Why does that?
Wait. Can I ask the question?
No.
Can I ask the question real quick? Fantastic.
Let me ask the question. Because when y'all talk about it, it's almost like an element of fear. You're afraid of losing.
Fear is just not.
No,
It's
it's
just
brother, it's
unprecedented.
not fear, and that's what I'm saying. So let's not go that. I don't fear that at all. I'm just comparing it to, as you said, the standard that's set for every other group of people. We can't be so passionate. I'll say, right? We can't be so passionate about fixing the issue that we create a whole nother issue. Like I said before, the black history in itself is it's still infantile compared to a lot of other things. You got to think, bro. You had even most of white people here have a European lineage that they can go directly back to. A lot of us don't know. Hold on. A lot of us don't know what fucking tribe we came from and all this other shit. And then, like you say, you got it's a lot of race mixing and stuff here. So even in that, like you said, we can't go back to a definite fucking for certain origin of what the fuck we are. Our shit started here for a lot of us. Not all of us, but for a lot of us, right? Shout out to all my Native American niggas, right? So the thing, what we're saying is, kid, is that you can't just completely, totally throw away the thing versus just do what we've already done. And like I said, you kind of made the point. Hold on, because you made the point already. We've already did the process. We've already just simply had resets from other points in period. We didn't throw away the whole aspect of what happened.
Fantastic. Wait, a better question. So wait, a better question would be, kid. Let me say this, kid. You gotta let me say this real quick. Better question would be, how come other people don't use what happened
Kid, you
to
acting
them?
like an old nigga.
Yeah, but again,
wait.
I agree with that part. He said, "Kid, not you." CJ, I agree with that part. I see. That's what I say. I say there needs to be an abstinence of, again, relating slavery to the present. Okay, You can't. I didn't say forget about slavery. I've never said forget about slavery. I'm simply saying stop. And what Kid is saying.
No, I agree with you. Fantastic.
He's saying the same thing that I'm saying. He's saying the reason why he wants to destroy is because people use it as an excuse.
Yeah, I
well,
agree.
you can do both. You can meet in the middle. Okay, you
I
still
don't
know
think
the
so.
history of it being there, which you'll never be able to. The only way, because the only way you really be able to do it is to eliminate everybody that knows, and we know that's not
Exactly.
gonna happen.
But that's the question. Fantastic. So
No,
how
that's
do
not, no,
how
wait,
do
wait,
we?
that's not true.
Hold on,
That's not
CJ.
true.
So this is what I'm saying. So CJ, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying.
If you
Hold on,
Wait, kid. You gotta
hold
wait real
on.
quick, bro.
Yeah,
Y'all
hold
all
on.
yelling
Listen,
over me.
We
That's why I'm
no,
yelling.
we gonna
you're
figure
not
this out
holding
for
on to
you.
anything, brother. You can't unless you, brother, Kid, unless you finna create the motherfucking the neutralizer, brother, for motherfucking MIB, my nigga. I'm never gonna forget about motherfucking Harriet
I
Tubman.
don't think he's trying to say. He's not trying to say make people forget. He's just
Hey,
saying stop
Mr.
teaching
And
it.
Mr.
Stop teaching.
Fantastic.
He's trying to say stop teaching
Mr.
it.
Fantastic. Let me
Hold on, guys.
hold
Wait,
on.
I can't hear Fantastic. I can't hear
Mr.
Fantastic. Let him
Fantastic.
finish.
Hold up.
Yeah.
Mr. Fantastic, you know what you saying is a good example. You remember you went to Little Duval Day, right?
Yeah.
That area where you was at, me, Little Duval, people don't know it. Leroy Butler, Mace the rapper, we all was raised and born in that area, which was called Sugar Hill back in the days. That was Jacksonville,
In the South.
Harlem. In the South, in Jacksonville, Florida, that area was called Sugar Hill because that area was thriving. They had the great Renaissance up in Harlem and New York back in the days. They had the same thing in Jacksonville, that same area, that whole entire area. So when he say doing away with the past, bro, that's what if you talk with Lil Duval, he'll talk about. That's why he named himself Lil Duval, but he really was talking about Sugar Hill. When a lot of people don't know that because that was like our Harlem. That was what we looked. That was our Renaissance. The tailor shop, the meat shop, the funeral home, the
We gotta
club,
bring it back.
the lawyer. Yeah. And so that right now today, and I say I never got into what made me change. My uncle, remember I was telling you about my uncle? He had a tire shop up there, and he had a gang room up there. And by those little influence that I told you earlier in my story that I briefly told, that influence, and I was able to look back on that. So when he say burn down get rid of the history, no, because that history, depending on how you use it, like you said, Mr. Sam, you can take the good and the bad. You can use that to motivate someone.
Look, the
So
history, any people's history on the planet is merely a tool to see where you were and where you going and who you are. It's not y'all getting history a little too deep. It's just a tool. Every people needs a history to understand where they are, how they got to where they are, and where they're going. So it's not that, I mean, we don't throw away your entire, you don't exterminate yourself, your own history before you actually go out of existence.
I would if I was emperor of the United States.
Thank God you're not emperor, bro.
Thank God you're not emperor, president, the bomb on the street, the neighborhood drunk. Thank God you ain't none of that shit. It's fantastic. I'm gonna prove his point is wrong. I'm gonna prove it. I'm gonna prove your kid. I'm gonna prove your point wrong. And this is gonna hit you right in the top of the head. I hope it does. They already did that. They erased our history. That's why we fucked up now.
Wait, kid. Wait. They are crazy. They rewritten history.
Wait. Y'all stand there. Stand there for a minute. Let that shit resonate, CJ. CJ, let that shit resonate.
Okay.
We gotta come.
Let that shit resonate.
Okay, you don't gotta keep saying the same shit.
Okay, just be quiet for a second. Then take a pause. You over pursuing shit now.
You're not letting.
You over pursuing shit now. Let that shit resonate. Fantastic. Fantastic. I'm trying to talk to you, Fantastic.
Hold on, OG. Hold on, OG.
Everybody calm down. One mic. Hold on. And I gotta do
Fantastic. That's OG doing that shit.
It's cool. It's chill.
I ain't said shit.
We fixing it. Shout out to Royce Day. Shout out to Royce J for the 5 on the cash out. Greatly appreciate you, brother. For OG is correct. 5%er did it in the 80s and 90s, man. Appreciate you, Royce. Shout out to Carlisle Tom. Appreciate you, brother, for the 2. It's the mindset. That's the start over. Shout out to Carlisle Tom again. Greatly appreciate brother for the fire. Not getting rid of slave history is not the issue. We just have to pour our resources into the kids. Shout out to T. Tell them again. Thank you, brother, for the share.
Exactly.
You gotta have control.
Rebrand the perspective of slavery instead of focusing on the victim aspect. Focus on the strength and character that it took to overcome those conditions and rise up like we did. Hey, shout out to y'all, man.
Hello.
Exactly. That's what we're saying. You don't have to completely totally get away from it. I think
That
us having the voice
enough.
and things that we say. Hold this real quick. Us having the voices and the perspective of what we're talking about, and constantly promoting, hey, slavery is not an excuse. Slavery is not an excuse. Slavery is not an excuse. Right? That does not say that slavery was not tragic. Slavery was not horrific. Slavery was not whatever. But again, because and kid, I feel you. You know, I've said the same thing you said. Black people use so much, I say like 51% of our identity as slavery in the modern times. It does hold us back from a lot. When you had other people come here, you know, that don't speak the language, that don't know the culture, integrate, and then motherfucking compete, and then do better than us on our own home turf. So, brother, I'm with you, but still, you can't go to the super duper extreme of saying like, hey, just wipe every.
Can I say something too fantastic before
wait.
OG?
Hell no, CJ.
Let me before bro.
Bro,
I can't get a word.
Everybody don't speaking at the same time. Yeah, say a piece and then go CJ and then go ahead. We gotta get It's on you, kid. Go ahead.
Why not? The thing that's baffling me is why not? Just because something hasn't been done, even though it has been done. I don't understand why y'all are so afraid of this solution. This is my perspective. I don't think black people will ever truly be free and will never truly reach their full potential as long as they know that shit exists. And it don't take long for people to forget history. Trust me. A couple old niggas died. You burn some history books. You forget a lot of shit real quick.
Thank you, bro. The point is,
hey, hold up, Mr. Kid.
Bro,
No,
you losing your fucking mind. You think you about to hop in before I get in?
Don't let CJ talk, please.
It's on CJ, then OG, then it's Darvell. Go ahead, CJ.
What's wrong with this nigga? First of all, history is rewritten all the fucking time. People rewrite history all the fucking time.
That's a fact, CJ.
So what the fuck are y'all niggas talking about? No, we can't forget the history. Niggas rewrite the winners of wars. Rewrite history. They do it all the fucking time.
His story, not history.
We don't even know what happened to. We don't even know what happened 300 years ago. Really, is what happened. So all y'all keep trying to hold on to some shit that y'all don't even know what happened. It's fucking insane.
Exactly.
Y'all niggas are dumb.
Let it go. Burn it to the ground.
Oh, so that's your mic drop.
OG, I gotta get in here. Hold on. OG. Now, CJ, brother. Now you calling me dumb. Now I gotta whoop your
CJ tripping. He tripping, man.
You know you my nigga.
By that logic, CJ, everything's a lie. Hold on. By that logic, CJ, everything we're being told is a lie. Nothing is
what you can prove. Whatever you can prove.
So CJ, so everything's a lie and nothing's the truth.
Whatever you can prove. I
can prove you punch drunk right about now.
Hey, we got video of me whooping Jake's ass. We got videos of you whooping Will ass.
Hold on. CJ, you can't prove anything because again, everything is predicated off of something of the count of another man. So by your logic, nothing is provable, brother.
Well, I guess.
Damn, Mr. Fantastic. You told what I was about to say.
You got video evidence. You got
he don't care.
Evidence.
He don't care.
Y'all coming from an emotional.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's why y'all this shit sound good to y'all, but if you really put it to the acid test, brother, that shit ain't go. That it ain't even motherfucking 8 karat gold, brother.
Y'all solutions are
that
from
shit ain't go. Yeah, that shit ain't gold plated, bro.
Y'all being emotional about these solutions.
Y'all are being emotional about it.
So y'all believe everything y'all told. So a nigga can walk up on y'all and say, "Hey, you know what happened yesterday?"
Hold on,
I'm gonna sell you the Twin Towers, CJ.
Wait a minute.
Y'all gotta stop. Hold on. Y'all gotta stop using terms like, bro. Nobody up here is emotional about anything, kid, brother. We just differ on.
Y'all called me emotional. That's why I said that. Y'all said I'm
didn't say you were. I
said
nobody. I don't recall anybody saying you were.
You have that emotional tie to the history.
No, I said
you gotta give up on
history. I don't have
that limitation.
Yeah, but that's what I'm telling you. So even though you projected it as if that's why we wouldn't let it go, and we're just looking at it from a logical perspective, and that's to how everyone else gets to operate. One of another big things that we don't understand and we don't realize as black men is that we take away we take away leverage that everybody else gets, right? So on both sides. So you gotta stop getting in the habit of
what are we giving up?
Hold on. You're giving up literally again the foundation of your existence, known to like not just you but the world. You feel me?
I don't care. That don't bother me.
That's your personal opinion. That's what I'm saying. So I don't care. It's like, you know, it is what it is.
I don't have that limitation.
OG, it's on you. It's on you, OG.
Okay, I believe Kid got to prove that he's a black man. Show your picture. Well, that shit he's talking about.
Boom. Proof. There you go. My guy. Easy peasy lemon fucking squeezy. Dummy.
That's still questionable. But anyway.
Hey man, that ain't hey man, that was YTV fat, man. That wasn't no motherfucking Kid. That was YTV fat, man.
You ain't lying. If that's a Kid, I hate to see the third trimester. But anyway, Kid, you got a good idea for a dumb reason. But it'll work out maybe in your neighborhood. But please don't try to bring that shit to our neighborhood, okay? You can clear all the history, all the music, all the arts, and all the inventions we ever did, and maybe you can find yourself on a camel riding through the desert because we won't have no cars. But anyway, or stoplights. But anyway, CJ, I see you just come up here to agree with some bullshit. I already seen you came up and you really didn't have nothing to say. I see that right now. You must have had a good sparring section yesterday.
You disagree with what I said, motherfucker?
Every damn thing you said.
I got an actual response.
What you disagree with?
I have an actual response to this, and I got.
Go ahead, radio. I pass the rest of my time to you.
This is where I usually don't call people.
Hold on. No. Wait. We gotta go in order. It's on.
Okay.
It's on. Well, damn. His shit would be fucked up right now. Let me see. Okay. So go ahead, because I guess you
all right.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. So this is the deal. This is where I rarely say people are wrong, but you're wrong on this. Everyone else is able to get paid off of something called legacy and inheritance, right? So you're going to tell me I would have to erase Dr. King or Jimi Hendrix or anyone, Michael Jackson. Let's not use him. Everything, all the geniuses. So the problem is you're looking at this not like a cancer, right?
I'm worried.
When you're talking about a cancer, you exercise the cancer. You don't get rid of the whole body. Okay? But the fact that so many people around us get paid literally off of history and legacy, and you say, scratch all that. You have to explain to me that there's already a campaign, and always has been a campaign for you not to know your history. You have politicians right now that are fighting very hard for you not to know. What does Chris Rock say? Niggas love not to know. So now you're actually promoting that. No, hold on. I gotta land the plane because you want to interrupt because I'm hitting you. Because this is incontrovertible.
I'm just waiting to know what I
can. No, but listen. I'm in Queens. I can literally ride a bike to Lewis Latimer's house. Lewis Latimer put the filament in Thomas Edison's light bulbs. His house is still standing. You can go there, right? I can go further down and go to Louis Armstrong's house, which is still intact from the 1970s. People all over the world have been biting off of black people and remixing off of black inventions. So now you're trying to tell us that everybody else can get paid from black genes except from black people. What you're saying, dare I say, is just ignorant.
He just completed the argument. I'm
telling you.
That's
I'm
all
telling
he's
you
doing
directly.
right now. Fantastic.
I'm telling you directly. No, hold on. I'm gonna land the plane on this.
Defend myself. I mean, damn.
No, but I gotta land the plane. So what I'm saying. So what I'm saying.
Why you been a cheerleader today, CJ?
Bro, this nigga's just long-winded for no reason. He been talking for 2 minutes.
I'm giving you facts and you don't like it. You heard.
I got it.
I didn't say anything else. I gave you a compelling argument that no one else does this but you talking about black folks erasing something that everybody else is trying to get you not to have. You can't talk about let's get rid of it when people are trying to get rid of, prevent you from actually teaching your black culture. You can't do that. No, I gotta finish it.
He's still landing the plane. See what I'm talking about?
Well, he got a big plane. It takes a longer runway.
But what I'm telling you is that all these people that are investing things, they're investing off of black genius. So now you want to erase that black genius. No one's following you on that. It doesn't make
How
any
am I erasing
sense.
black
They
genius?
already erased the black genius when
we
they took the invention and made it themselves, made it their
first
own.
of all,
I ain't giving up my residuals for all the things I did.
If we didn't
a
integrate,
lot of niggas
we
don't
could
own
probably
their
make money
masters. So
off of our
that's
patents.
first of all.
They're
Second of
talking
all,
at the same
I have
time.
a unique guys. Let me respond to him real quick. I have a unique perspective on history. Over the years, I've watched, listened, read, and I came to a conclusion that there's a lot about history that's been obfuscated every day. There are people spouting narratives that aren't true every day. So I have a unique perspective on history, which is why it's important to know your history, but which is why I can say if I can look at something, I don't really value black culture like that. I don't. There are some good things in it. There's some good things in it, undeniable. I'm not saying that. But I think the aspect I'm focusing on the most is the slavery narrative, the victim mentality narrative that black people just will not let go. And
we
what
need
I'm
to let that
saying
go.
is, I envision a future where y'all can't imagine it because you have this emotional tie to something. I understand that. You're allowed to have that. But imagine a world where they didn't know about that and we just had to start over.
Are you gonna change your name to Abdul?
No, nigga, I'm not talking. Stop.
See, fantastic, bro.
If we gotta erase it, we gotta erase all of it. Fantastic.
Excuse me. So come
Imagine a world.
Jewish
Imagine
people,
a world.
Jewish people
Fantastic.
survived. Hold on, Jewish people survived the Holocaust.
Time out.
Everybody
Time out.
chill. Everybody chill. Listen, we just at this point we just agree to disagree, bro. Again, you know, you gotta it don't, you know what I mean? Because it's just like whatever. But Darvell, it's on you.
OG destroys conversations. Fantastic.
2024, niggas.
Oh,
Still talking about Jim Crow.
Go ahead, Darvell, it's on you, brother. Go ahead.
I could do without your voice today too, CJ.
OG, let the brother speak.
I just
Go ahead,
got in
Darvell.
here, so I don't know really what's going on. The last thing I heard about was like CJ was talking about the women and how the culture is with our women and stuff like that. And then I came back and everybody was talking about like slavery and stuff like that. So I don't really know what to pick up on.
Kids started that.
Just drop a jewel, bro.
Hey man, shout out to
I'm just
Ram,
saying,
bro.
man.
Ram
I'm
in the
just
building.
saying. This is the thing I'm saying. I'm saying what everybody else is saying. We need to drop the victim mentality mindset. We need to just buckle down, focus on us, get ourselves together within the community, women, men, and children, and just be excellent, be great, you know, for the ancestors. Because at the end of the day, like you said, they worked hard, they paved the way. Now they paving the way for ancestors. I mean, not ancestors. They paving the way for immigrants that look like us to come through and prevail. When they did it for us, you know what I mean? We need to take the initiative and actually buckle up and do what we got to do for them, because they did it for us. They didn't do it for the people over there in different continents. They did it for us. They fought for us. They put those rights down for us. They're future generations of American Indians. You feel what I'm saying? So we gotta do what we gotta do as as melanated black excellence. You feel me? We gotta just do what we gotta do. That's how I look at it, and that's what I'm
Well, you
trying
got
to
to
do.
blame the NAACP for that because the NAACP back up the immigrants.
Yeah, we gotta blame them, but at the end of the day, I mean, I ain't even looking for them because before it was before it was the N. What is it? The NCAA.
NAACP.
I can't pronounce
No,
it.
NAACP. Yeah,
But
NAACP.
before it was them, it was
That
still
kind
like,
of
Well,
I
no,
can't hear you.
listen.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. I will tell you.
I was just saying, before that, they was still fighting. They was still marching. Before that was even a symbol. You know what I mean? We was still doing what we had to do, and fighting against injustice. And it was for the future offspring, which is us now. From back then to us now, they did what they had to do. So we got to make them proud. We can't have them turning and rolling in their graves about what we doing, twerking on headlights and getting turned up and shooting one another and gang banging and all that dumbass shit. We need to actually like buckle down, come as one conglomerate, put our money together, invest in each other, get our community to where we need to be at, and focus on us. And that's it. You know what I mean? Just like what they did back in the day. I know back in the day it caused, great heartache because motherfuckers is jealous and they went to our cities and did what they did. But shit, I think if we become a united front again and we actually move with love and cohesiveness, then we could probably hold it down. You know what I mean? But other than that, that's just my mindset and that's how I'm looking at everything.
Yeah,
But it
Sound
all
good to
starts
me,
with
I
young
believe the
man.
only
us.
way that can happen. I believe that the only way that can happen, you would need the same situation and conditions that was going on back then to be happening now. Because the
Nah.
only reason you can say, no, listen, the only reason you can say, like now, we got the freedom to move where we want, what school we want to go to. Back then, they was up under Jim Crow, where they had laws on the book that was forcing them to be with each other. The minute that they was able to, when they able to, when they desegregated everything, and we was able to go to white school, that's when it broke up. Because now we don't have nobody nipping at our ass like as they did back then. Like old school was saying, when they were getting dog sick on them because of the law saying, hey, well, we have for real redlining. Like I hear some of these countries do talk about redlining. Like we don't deal with what they dealt with back then. So if we went back, we had those same conditions back then happening right now. We'll come together so quick because what old school said that at that point we didn't have nobody but us.
Yeah, but that's
So
the
that's
thing.
why.
But
Fantastic.
Khalil,
Can I
again,
real
They
quick?
still they still redline to this day, and now they gentrifying our communities. They
yeah, but
bringing new people in.
what I'm saying redlining and gentrification, bro. Again, a big part of that is again us. You got to take the responsibility for what it is.
And the only
Somebody
reason
need
why
to
they
mute.
redline is because
Somebody
we
need to
don't pay
mute.
taxes.
Yeah, somebody
Oh,
on
okay, Mr. Fantastic. Was you red line to be in your community where you stay at?
no.
Exactly.
Well,
Now if we done went back to 30, if we done went back 60 years, 70 years from now, right here in Jacksonville, where me and you both stay at, you wouldn't be able to live where you stay at right now.
Okay.
Okay,
Evanston,
but
You
Illinois
see
is
what I'm
getting touched
saying?
right now.
Literally,
Evanston,
You see what I'm
Illinois.
saying?
literally,
Hold on, hold on.
Evanston,
You see what I'm
Illinois.
saying?
Hold on.
So that's
yeah,
what that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
Hold
saying.
on,
That we
Khalil.
don't.
Let him respond.
yeah. Let
Jesus.
me address it. So again, Khalil, now that's the point that kid was talking about. That's where we go back in time and compare then to now. That's irrelevant. We can do it
This is my
now.
point.
So being that we can
Exactly.
do it now, hold on. Being that we can do it now you can affect change in different ways now. I can't go back and worry when I'm gonna say worry, focus on the, what happened to, black people 60, 70 or plus years ago. It's irrelevant at this point. The fact of the matter is you have too many people reaching back and complaining about what it was then and not taking advantage of what they have now. Okay. The opportunity you have
Okay,
now.
I see what you started on. I agree with that. But what I'm saying is, Mr. Fantastic, that's why you can go back and say, look, son, 30, 70 years ago, in this city that I stay in right now, I wouldn't be able to stay in this area. But look how far we have
How about
came
you don't tell
from
your son
since
that at
then.
all? How about he
Shit, I
You
got
doesn't
gotta
it.
have to
stop
No,
tell
looking back
you
at
listen,
the
that?
no,
past. You
hold
just
on, hold
you
on,
right
no,
now
no,
in
no, no, no,
2024.
no,
You can
hold
still
on,
live in that
Every,
area
hold on.
now
Let me,
and
let
you
me,
just in
no,
I don't
2024.
listen,
want, yeah, I
no,
know.
listen.
No,
That's
hold
why,
on though.
listen, that's
You
why I was
can't hear
saying,
us.
that's why I was
Khalil,
saying
I
that
got
Bro,
that's
you.
why
why
you
do they
can't
do
get rid of the
that? Why do
history.
they do that? They say
That's
the
what,
same thing
listen,
over and over and act like
Khalil, hold on. So
that's why I say we can't get rid of the history because
we
the
heard
We
you
can
only
hear
first
if you
time,
you.
burn
brother
and get
man.
rid
Hold
of
on,
We
you got
heard
your
history,
mic
you.
down,
they'll never
but you gotta
understand.
turn your mic down, bro.
no, can you hear me?
Turn your
Khalil,
mic
you
down,
gotta
brother.
listen out for me, bro.
Turn
Yeah,
it out.
You might drowning me out. So hear me
go
out. This is
ahead.
the same. Oh, now again, this is where in kids, that's what I was trying to tell you. We agreed on the same thing. There's no reason for me to tell my son now, either of my sons, my grown one or my young one, okay, shit about the 70s and shit before that. Okay. It's got nothing to do with them. They
Right.
literally don't have any
Hmm.
recollection. They don't have any relation to it. They don't have any correlation to it. I can't.
Facts.
It's just like a movie of me telling them a
That era
story.
is over with.
Yeah, the point
It's
is
done.
again we go back to that, and then a lot of people and all they hear and it's not their fault, but now they get out into the world slavery, Jim Crow. You
Yeah.
feel me? And now the
Yeah.
victim mentality continues, and that's what we
Well, my
need.
point.
I need for
Hold
James or
on.
whatever his name. I
That's
need for
what
him
we
to
need.
get away from
Hold on.
crackheads back,
That's what
and
these
I need
straight
for
black men to
her.
get away from.
She can't bring him back in and then
OG, he said,
decide
hold
she's
on,
gonna
brother.
deal
He
with him.
said,
Hang
Bring him
on,
back
He's
OG.
in
talking
and
to
let him.
somebody
I'm gonna mute him
else.
up. He on the
No,
phone. He on the
he's
phone.
on the phone. Yeah.
Yeah, he was on the phone. I had to mute him up. So what we saying? So that's what we saying, bro. And that's what I was trying to tell you, kid. It's a way. It's a way for us to do something, without going to the extreme of extremes. Yeah, there's no need for us to talk about the youth of today for shit that happened way long time ago. You feel me? I've done the things that I've done and given my kids the life that I've given them off of what I've done. You know what I'm saying? In my lifetime, my life experience, and I can tell them how to navigate now versus some shit that I heard a story about from my uncles or my dad or my mom in the 70s and the 60s.
Hold on, Compassion.
It just doesn't fit.
Hold on.
Nowadays.
And my thing is,
hold on. Let me
Hold on. Yeah, go ahead. It's on Compassion and Couch. Go ahead.
Let me push back.
Go Compassion.
I get where you coming from, because you don't believe maybe that those stories are empowering, that they might, be, disempowering. But you do realize that in Jewish culture, around, I think it's Christmas, every Christmas since the Holocaust, they sit around and have a whole ritualistic. I'm just giving you insight into a different culture, brother.
I know, but why are we always comparing ourselves to other people?
Because it's
I don't understand that either.
Because we're behind. Let them finish though. Let them finish. I want to hear your kids.
I know.
It's more than the world's bigger than niggas, bro. Chill out. Look,
I know, but
the Jews.
Come on, kid, chill out, bro.
Kid, let them finish.
I know OG ain't talking.
Yeah,
big ass kid.
Hey, it's no need for us to do this. Let him cut. Go ahead.
In their community, they have a ritualistic. Basically, they tell a story of the Holocaust, and I'm sure they tell a story of the Old Testament and all that. My point being is, the Jews don't find that horrific history disempowering. It galvanizes them to move like they do, because they recognize, look, this is where we came from. This is what we up against. They'll do this every time we slip up, and they tell that to little kids, and those kids grow up with their history. They understand the Holocaust vividly. My point being is, I think and we can go down the list of cultures that had atrocities and all type of famines.
Wait, well, how do you know this though? Are you Jewish?
How do I know this? I have Jewish acquaintances. I'm again, the world bigger than niggas, bro.
And they tell you everything. They tell you everything that they talk about during their little holidays.
They tell you.
This is common history. Is this common history, man? What are we
Jesus
doing?
Christ. I mean, well, how old are you, bro?
I'm just making sure we understand. Like, how do we
You
know?
Don't worry. Don't pay him no attention, Compassion.
I'm going to actually agree with OG. I actually agree with OG on something. We got to stop this whole thing of because I wasn't here, it didn't happen. Okay, we have books. You have people who are alive. I can go to my father and ask him. He was there. So why do we have to pretend like this stuff did not happen? So let me make this really clear, and I'll make it real tight. All right. So one of the persons that was that gave a super chat said something that we really need to be doing. We need to remix our own history. Let's explain it ourselves. I've been on panels with white racists that have tried to get at me about, oh, well, we owned you and all this kind of thing. You know what I tell them certain things that they don't want to hear that gets them butthurt, and they get down, they sheepishly move away. So when they say things like, and you've heard this, they say things like, oh, well, we fought the Civil War to save you, to free you. And I said, that's half the story. You also fought to maintain me as a slave. You see, when they say things about, well, I owned you, I said, well, so no, hold on. No, what I'm saying is I'm explaining it. It's not the same thing as I'm a victim.
But the point is, you keep going back.
Can I? No. What I'm saying is, I gotta. Well, a car goes forward and reverse, doesn't it, to get to its destination? No. You say, oh my God, but you can't deconstruct that. A car goes forward and reverse. So let me finish. No, it says because you don't like it, bro. Doesn't mean it's not true.
No,
so what
I'm
telling
tired
you
of
is,
you
saying it wasn't true.
He said, I don't give a fuck about slavery. I'm not a slave. I don't view myself as a slave.
But you're also
African descendant of a slave.
Hey, fantastic, bro. The kid don't want to be black. Just say that, bro.
Y'all can
there you go.
You don't.
They got some cream for that.
You don't care about slavery.
Hey, they got some cream for that kid.
Why would they say that? Fantastic. Why would they say that, bro?
I don't want to focus on being called the slave, but therefore it means I'm not black.
You're
not a slave. You was enslaved. That's a difference.
From women.
Slaves.
And
where you get yours from, CJ? What have you invented, CJ? Tell me right now, what have you invented, CJ?
I'll tell you that.
What have you invented, brother?
What have you invented?
I invented a lot of stuff. Don't let me pull my receipts out on your little young ass.
Like what?
It'll make no difference. You wait till you come to California. I'm gonna show you what I invent.
Come on, y'all know the difference between black and
I'm gonna show you what I invent with Mark Breland and Kelvin Seabrooks. I'm gonna show you.
Hey, fantastic. I'm gonna beat the shit out of
You ain't gonna do shit.
I'm gonna beat the
Your
shit
little
out
light
of
ass. Your little light ass. I put on a goddamn suit with bow tie, with one of my hands tied behind my back with some Stacey Adams on, and beat the shit out of you.
I don't want no smoke. I don't want no smoke.
Real quick,
I don't want no
I'm done.
smoke. OG.
Fantastic. You mentioned redlining, right? You got people in Evanston, Illinois, right now collecting checks because of redlining. So you can't sit here and talk about we can't go back into the past. You got to go into the past if you want to get some money. The Jewish people went into the past and they still getting checks. So you want to be different. See, our problem is we have to enter the human condition. We have to enter the human race and condition like everybody else. We are just as human as everybody else. But what you want to do is, well, we're different and we have to erase everything. The term generational wealth is history. Everybody else has generational wealth but you. Your black ass doesn't have generational wealth, but they have history.
Most people don't have generational wealth.
When I start getting into it, you get nervous. Interrupt because you know I'm right. Interrupt because you know I am right.
Most human beings do not have generational wealth. What are you talking about?
May I interject real quick?
White, black, otherwise don't have generational wealth. What are we saying?
Go ahead, bro.
All right.
No,
so basically,
you're
talking
Fantastic got generational wealth.
He's talking about the Jewish man going into the past and getting their money.
People live.
You gonna give up your generational wealth, Fantastic?
Already on bank, even back then.
You gonna give up all your years of service?
The average white person has 100 times the generational wealth of the average black person. So don't